Talk Radio, WZZN. It's time for Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN. Play ball! Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN is brought to you by Frame World, Wow, Reed's Jewelers, Crestwood Medical Center, the law firm of Martinson & Beeson, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Now, let's head to the ballpark with the voice of the Trash Pandas, Josh Carey.
And hello again, everybody, and welcome to another night of Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball. Josh Carey welcoming you to Toyota Field for the home opener of the 2024 season. Yeah, we're playing as Rocket City takes on the Birmingham Barons. And for those of you driving around wondering would we play or not, we are indeed scheduled to start on time. I will tell you the wind is howling in at this hour after that rain front passed on through. We understand things are really rough down south around the Birmingham area, so hope everyone down there is staying safe. But so glad you could be with us here for Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball. Rocket City coming in to play today with a 1-2 record after they won on Sunday over Tennessee by the final score of 5-2. Meanwhile, Birmingham coming in at 3-0 as they swept the Chattanooga Lookouts over the weekend down at Regents Field. In that series, Barons allowed only 4 runs, 2 of which were earned, so Rocket City is going to have its work cut out for them as they take on the Barons this evening. Of course, we were rained out last night, as were Tennessee. They were at Chattanooga last night for the Lookouts home opener. That was postponed due to rain. So only 2 other games in the Southern League from last night. We begin in Mississippi, where the Braves in their final home opener in Pearl defeated Biloxi by the final score of 2-0. That game was called after 7 innings due to rain. Getting the win, check this out for Mississippi, was J.J. Necro, the great nephew of Phil Necro. So congratulations to him, and of course his grandfather John is also a former major league pitcher. But JJ, 6 shutout innings, 3 hits, a walk, 5 strikeouts to get the win. Cody Milligan went 2 for 4 with an RBI, as did Justin Dean. Only 3 hits in the ball game for the Shuckers. Meanwhile, in Montgomery, it was the Biscuits, an easy winner over Pensacola. Final score there was 9-0. 12 hits in the ball game for Montgomery, only 5 for the Blue Wahoos. Kenny Piper went 2 of 3 with a homer, a couple of runs scored, and 2 RBIs for the Biscuits. Dominic Keegan also chipped in a 1 for 3 effort with 2 RBI. Ben Peoples took the hill, 5 shutout innings, 3 hits, a walk, and 5 Ks to help lead the Biscuits to victory. So with that, let's take a quick look at the Southern League standings entering play today. Birmingham atop the North at 3-0, 1 game up on Tennessee. The Smokies are at 2-1. Rocket City 2 games back at 1-2. Chattanooga 0-3, 3 games out. In the South, Pensacola 3-1, 1 game up on both Biloxi and Montgomery. Both of those teams are at 2-2. Mississippi is 2 games back at 1-3. There's a look at the scores and the standings in the Southern League. We're going to take a timeout, come back. We'll take a check at the Major League scoreboard. That's coming up right after this as we get you ready for Trash Pandas and Barons. That's coming up right after this as you listen to Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network.
All aboard the Beds Express, your first-class ticket to dreamland right here in the heart of Alabama. Tired of tossing and turning on an old, lumpy mattress? Beds Express is your local destination for the ultimate sleep experience. With our wide selection of premium mattresses, you'll find the perfect fit for a night of deep, rejuvenating sleep. And with locations across Alabama, a restful night is never far away. Plus, our express delivery service means you'll be snoozing in comfort faster than you can say sweet dreams. Beds Express, where Alabama dreams. Visit us today and wake up to a better tomorrow.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. Get 1 gig internet with upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for just $60 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
The company is Eagle Masonry and Insulation, but did you know they're also Eagle Landscaping and Dirt Work? Eagle can take care of all your landscaping needs, including irrigation, sod work, and planting, both plants and trees. On the dirt work side, Eagle can grade and build your pads, haul dirt in or out, and even do erosion control. Philip Love and his team can do it all for you. The website is the same, insulatewitheagle.com, as is the phone number, 256-755-1556. Give them a call and see what Eagle can do for you. Eagle saves you time. Eagle saves you money. This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
And welcome back to the pregame show. Josh Carey with you as we continue to get ready for first pitch. Barons taking on the Trash Pandas home opener 2024 from Toyota Field. Let's take a look at the scoreboard from around the major leagues on this Wednesday. A lot of finals already in. Twins beat the Dodgers from Minneapolis. Score there was 3-2. The Phillies nipped the Cardinals 4-3 in St. Louis. It was the Mariners an easy win at Toronto. Score there was 6-1. Actually, that ball game went 10 innings. The Diamondbacks defeated the Rockies in Denver 5-3. Giants easy win at home over the Nationals 7-1. And the Rays doubled up our parent club, the LA Angels in Los Angeles. Score there was 4-2. Games in progress. White Sox lead the Guardians 5-3. They're in the bottom of the fourth from Cleveland. Padres lead the Cubbies 2-0. Top four from San Diego. They are in a rain delay at the start of the Brewers-Reds game. That one in Cincinnati. Marlins and Yankees are scoreless. Top two from the Bronx. And it's the Orioles and Red Sox. They are also scoreless at the end of one from Fenway. Coming up a little later, the Astros, who are struggling right now, only 4-8 on the season. They visit the Royals. The A's are at the Rangers. Rangers coming into play today at 6-5. A's are 4-7, which is actually a little better than most people expected. Meanwhile, the Mets and Braves, they were postponed due to rain. That game's going to be made up in late September. And with that in mind, we also want to welcome those of you who are listening on WZZN, the regular WZZN, The Zone, the ESPN radio affiliate. We're happy to have them on board for this ball game as well. So like I said, if you're planning to come on down, we are under overcast skies right now. Wind is whipping in at least 35, maybe 40 miles an hour. It is howling. It's going to be hard to get the ball out of the ball yard tonight, but fortunately we are looking like we're going to be able to play this game. Again, last night's game was rained out. We still have not announced a makeup date for that contest, but it's going to be done sometime this week. This is the only week that the Barons are in town during the first half of the season, so we got to go ahead and make sure we get that ball game in. Also, tonight is a Ben Joyce bobblehead giveaway. That goes to the first 1,500 fans, 18 or over. So if you're in the area, want to come on by, we do have tickets available. We'd love to have you take part in Rocket City Trash Pandas baseball. And also as a reminder, we will have games throughout the entire week here at Toyota Field as the Barons and Trash Pandas will go at it all the way through Sunday. 6:35 starts through Saturday, and then we wrap it up on Sunday with a 2:35 first pitch. And then the Trash Pandas are going to hit the road for 6 games. They will head down to Florida and take on Pensacola. So that's going to do it for the pregame show. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and first pitch of today's game between the Trash Pandas and the Barons. That's all coming up right after this as you listen to Rocket City Trash Pandas baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Normally, when you call a roofing company, all you hear is, you need a new roof. Not when you call Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Since 1965, the folks at Fleming have been focused on what you need, whether it's an easy repair or a full roof replacement, commercial or residential. And when it comes to storm damage, you want Fleming on your side. They know all the ins and outs of insurance claims and will guide you through the entire process. Log on FlemingHSV.com and book your free estimate today. Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We show up.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Welcome back to Toyota Field, everyone. Josh Carey with you, where we are moments away from action. The Rocket City Trash Pandas taking on the Birmingham Barons in Game 1 of 6 from Toyota Field this evening. Back at our WZZN studios running the boards is Chad Gwathney, and we are about ready to go as meeting at home plate are the managers for each respective squad. Again, back for his third season with the Trash Pandas is Andy Schatzley. He will be calling the shots again this year, and the manager for the Barons in his first helm at Birmingham is Sergio Santos. So they're going over the ground rules right now as we speak, and we'll get you the starting lineups here in just a moment as that wind continues to whip in from left center field. Caden Dana, the starting pitcher for the Trash Pandas, just made his way back to the home dugout, and we should be getting ready to go here in just a few moments. Hello, everyone. Want to welcome those of you also who are watching on 31.6 This TV. Josh Carey back with you for another season of Rocket City Trash Pandas baseball as we are moments away from action as Rocket City takes on Birmingham in Game 1 of 6 this evening. Again, back at our WZZN studios running the boards is Chad Gwathney, and we also want to welcome those of you who are listening on WZZN, ESPN Radio, The Zone. Let's go ahead and give you the starting lineup. First for the Birmingham Barons, who come in with a record of 3-0 on the season. Terrell Tatum will lead things off, play right field. Brooks Baldwin plays short and bats second. Brian Ramos will bat third. He'll be the third baseman. In the cleanup position will be Edgar Caro. We all know him, former Trash Panda, former Angels farmhand, now with the White Sox. He is going to be behind the dish and back cleanup. Wilfred Veras will bat fifth. He's the designated hitter. Tim Elko in the sixth position. He's at first base. Duke Ellis will bat seventh and play left. Jacob Burke will hit eighth. He is the center fielder. Jason Matthews is in the 9 spot, and he will be at second base. The defense for the Trash Pandas, left to right, Calabrese, followed by Rada and Flint. Around the infield, third to first, Fontanelle, Paris, Vera, and Brown. Behind the plate will be Payne, and again on the hill will be Caden Dana. Dana, the number 2 overall prospect in the Angel system, according to MLB.com. He is also the top pitching prospect in the Angel system, according to MLB.com. 2-4 record, 4.22 ERA, 11 games started, 53 1/3 innings a year ago at High A Tri-City. He allowed 45 hits, but he also struck out 71. Little area of concern, and there you see Caden on your television screen right now. He also walked 24 men, so control can be a little bit of an issue. We'll see how he does in his first Double-A start this evening. The umpires for tonight's game, behind the plate calling the balls and strikes, will be Joe McCarthy. At first is Chandler Durham, and your third base umpire is Warren Eubanks. Trash Pandas, they are going to be decked out in their Wednesday best today. White tops, white bottoms, black pinstripes, red numerals on the back of the jersey with black trim. The intertwined red and blue RC emblem on the left lapel, red numeral on the right lapel with black trim. Also the red cap with black bill in the raccoon's tail intertwined in that RC emblem on the front of the cap. The Trash Pandas have taken the field, which means we are ready for tonight's national anthem. Let's go down to the field for that. That was David Kane with our national anthem, and we are moments away from first pitch as, again, Rocket City takes on Birmingham in game 1 of 6 here at Toyota Field. So Dana will go through his warm-up pitches. Like I said, 2-4 a year ago at Tri-City with a 4.22 ERA. Rocket City, again, if you missed it over the weekend, they were up in East Tennessee. They went 1-2 there. They lost the season opener, a great battle there, 7-6 in 10 innings, a ball game where Rocket City came back from down 5-0. They were able to tie the game, ultimately take the lead in the top of the 10th inning before the Smokies walked it off with 2 in the bottom half. Saturday, tough performance. They lost 7-0, held to only 2 hits in that game. Then on Sunday, great outing by Rocket City as they won 5-2, wound up beating Major Leaguer Jamison Tyon in order to get that first win of the season, and it was Cole Fontenelle who really led the way. Stole 3 bases, had a couple of big hits. Also, Eric Wagaman had a 2-run double in that contest as well. So Dana continues to go through his warm-up pitches. If you look at him and you say, wow, he looks a lot like Noah Syndergaard, well, frankly, when you look at his repertoire, it reminds you a lot of Syndergaard as well. He's got a fastball that sits at about the mid-90s, has a lot of sink and run, also a plus curveball, and a very solid changeup that he wants to continue to work on, but that's very much his number 3 pitch, but a 3-pitch pitcher right now, and he's continuing his climb through the Angel system. The throw goes down to second, and we're about ready to go with this one as Terrell Tatum is going to stand in and lead things off. Barons, red tops, gray bottoms, black numerals black numerals on the back of the jersey with white trim, black lettering across the front of the jersey in cursive that says Barons, and then white trim as well, and they've got the all-black cap and the white Gothic B in the middle with red trim. First pitch, fouled away, 0-1, and the first pitch at 6:37. You know, if you had told me on Sunday, between Tuesday and Wednesday, you're going to get 1 game in and you're going to have 1 rain out. Here's the next offering. And it goes to 0-2 on the foul ball. You told me which one are we going to get in and which one is going to be rained out. I would have said we get Tuesday in, we call it off on Wednesday, play a doubleheader at some point. Wound up being the exact opposite. Dana with the 0-2. Fastball high and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Tatum, who's off to a .500 start on the very young season. Left-handed batter, open stance. And the curve hit foul. There was that curveball again. That is a plus pitch for Dana to go along with his fastball. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away again. And Tatum is doing what he has been doing through the first 3 ball games. Now, for the series against Chattanooga, amongst other things, he had 3 walks, 2 stolen bases, 5 runs scored. He was a pest all weekend long against the Lookouts. There's strike 3. Broadcaster's jinx as he's rung up. That looked like the changeup. Strikeout number 1 for Dana. Out number 1 in the first inning. Here's Brooks Baldwin, but he's doing what you want to see a leadoff hitter do. Fight off pitch after pitch. Give the rest of the team a good look at what the opposing pitcher has. There's that change of pace. And here's Brooks Baldwin. Fastball is outside, and it will go to 1-0. Baldwin 364 for the weekend, 1 homer and 6 RBI. Even with the bag in at third, Fontenelle. And the 1-0 misses down and in with the fastball. 2 balls and no strikes. Dana went to Don Bosco Prep. Now, if that school sounds familiar, here's the 2-0. Fastball cut on and missed, 2-1. It has a great football tradition. In fact, Caden here was the starting quarterback at Don Bosco for a couple of seasons, was team captain, and that's saying something. 2-1 fastball high and away, 3-1. They don't have any Hall of Famers to speak of when it comes to former alumni, but boy, they've had a ton of guys move on and go to the NFL and make some nice careers for themselves. I encourage you to Google them. Here's the 3-1 by Dana. Fastball, that hit the inside corner. And it will go to 3-2. He was originally slated to go to Kentucky. There you see a look at the Ben Joyce bobblehead that we're giving away tonight. Hopefully we'll see Ben in action at some point. The 3-2 fouled straight back. Good cut that time by Baldwin. It remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. I thought what may have been a good idea, and maybe it's just one guy thinking, with Ben's bobblehead, why not have like a flame coming out of his right arm? It's the 3-2 golfed into left, but right at the left fielder, Calabrese, who comes in to make the squeeze. On a normal night, I think that's probably a little tougher play, but again, the wind is blowing toward that left field line, and it just knocked it down. So look at the replay, and you can see it just didn't go anywhere. Easy play for David. 2 gone. Here's Brian Ramos. Ramos, a couple of RBI. Fastball cut on and missed. Blew it past him. But anyway, with Joyce, of course, he's the one with the famed 105-mile-an-hour pitch when he was at Tennessee. Thought it might be a nice little touch as the let up is tipped foul to the screen, and Dana can put together a 1-2-3 inning. Right side of the rubber, off the line at first is Brown, as Ramos will step out of the box. Here's the 0-2 in the dirt. Nice waist pitch. I don't know if I should call that a waist pitch. It was a competitive pitch. He wanted to see if Ramos would swing, but he dirted it, wanted to see if the right-handed hitter would help him out, knowing that he's well ahead in the count. Here's the 1-2. Fastball got him. Blew it right past him. 96. Strikeout number 2 for Dana. He strikes out 2 of the 3 men he faces in the first. 1-2-3 go the Barons. Bottom half upcoming. It's Birmingham nothing. Rocket City coming to bat. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Bally Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Cliff Farm in Madison.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flosa Premier to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the first inning, 1-2-3 went the Barons in the top half. Now the Trash Pandas come to the plate with a record of 1-2 on the season. Nelson Rada will lead it off, play center field. Kyron Paris hits second, plays short. Cole Fontenelle in the 3 position. He's at third base. Sam Brown will bat cleanup. He's at first. Eric Wagaman hits fifth. He'll be the designated hitter. Tucker Flint will be in the 6th spot in right. First pitch, grounded up the middle into center field. Good start to the festivities for Nelson Rada, his first home pitch as a Trash Panda, and he laces it back through the box along the ground. And 1 on with no one out for Kyron Paris as you look at the replay. Beautiful swing off of Mason Adams, and here's Kyron Paris. Hitting 7th and playing left is David Calabrese. In the 8th spot is Errol Vera. He's at second. Tyler Payne bats 9th. He'll be behind the dish, and we'll get you the Barons defense in just a second. As Mason Adams takes the hill for the Birmingham team. Right-hander. Kicks, delivers, chopper to short. In Baldwin, up, steps on the bag, throw to first. It's in time. 6-3 on the twin killing just like that, and 2 out, no one on for Cole Fontenelle. Easy play for Baldwin. Defense for the Barons, left to right, Ellis, Burke, and Tatum. Third to first, Ramos, Baldwin, Matthews, Elko. Behind the plate, Carroll, and on the hill, Mason Adams. 6-5 last season at High A Winston-Salem, 3.14 ERA. Fastball high and away, 1-0. Actually, I need to backtrack on that. He was at Winston-Salem, but he was also at Kannapolis, as well as the Arizona League affiliate for the White Sox. He was at 3 different affiliates. Next pitch is down and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Cole, 333 on the year, had 3 stolen bases over the weekend against the Smokies. Ramos off the line at third. 2-0. Fastball away. 3 balls and no strikes to the left-handed hitter. I got to see this guy play a lot during spring training. Fontenelle, I mean. Very impressive. 3-0 is a strike. Threw it right down Broadway, did Adams. 3-1. By the way, fans, Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball is brought to you by Job Source. Finding a job made easy. As the 3-1 tip foul at home plate, and suddenly the count runs full. 2 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fontenelle out of Kirkland, Washington, only 22 years old, 7th round draft choice of the Angels in 2023. So it's not just the pitchers they're moving quickly, they're doing it to the everyday players too. Payoff pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, threw it down and in over the top of it when Fontenelle. Strikeout number 1 for Adams. Rocket City goes quietly in the first. No runs, a hit, no errors, no one left. End of 1, scoreless. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. Northrop Grumman is a proud supporter of the Rocket City Trash Pandas as we team together to make our community strong and viable for future generations. Northrop Grumman is looking for new individuals to help them define the next possible. Together we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. Visit www.northropgrumman.com for a full listing of exciting job opportunities. Now, back to the ball game. Let's rock it, Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the second inning, we are scoreless. Rocket City and Birmingham, 2 up for the Barons. Caro, Veras, and Elko, the middle third of the order, against Caden Dana, who struck out 2 of 3 men faced in the top of the first. Fans, yesterday it was Moe's who served the Rocket City's front office as part of its team feed program. At Moe's, they have never lost touch with their roots. A trip to Moe's Original Barbecue means a chance to slow down, make connections, and enjoy their quality recipes passed down for generations. First pitch misses down. It's 1-0 to Edgar Caro. Good to see our old buddy back. Edgar looks like he slimmed down a little bit since we saw him last season. Fastball in for a strike, 1-1. A lot of people really questioned that trade for the Angels, and I get it because what they got in return were a couple of players who they only used for 10 days for their pennant chase. Fastball ripped deep left, circling toward the line, going back, and it's going to tail foul into the picnic area. It will go to 1-2 as the wind again wreaked havoc. It's blowing toward that line at a good 30-40 miles an hour. Regular night, that might be a home run. Instead, it tailed to the left, and it's 1-2. Edgar waits, and now he'll ask for time. But as I was saying about Caro, I get it. There wasn't a whole lot of return, but you got to remember something. You may as well have taken a shot if you were the Angels because you already have your catching position set for, or at least you think you have it set for the next several years with Logan Nahapi. Fastball, did it hit him? Yeah, it did. It just clipped him on that right shin guard, that front shin guard that Edgar wears. And that's really too bad. The count was 1-2, and Dana lets him off the hook with a hit by pitch. So 1 on with no one out, and here's Wilfred Veras. Wilfred batting a cool .545. A really good weekend against the Lookouts. And the fastball's right through there. Don't expect Edgar to run. He didn't run hardly at all last year for Rocket City as he'll lead away. Dana kicks, runner bluffs, pitch is a strike. And it will go to 0-1. And I say that about Edgar. He didn't run all that much last year, but he slimmed down so much they may actually put him on the move. Now that I think about it. Count 0-2. Slider by Dana misses outside. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. There's a look at the hit by pitch, and it just caught him. No argument from the Trash Pandas dugout. Dana to the belt. Fastball missed high and away. And we'll even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5 games left in this series, and we know at some point we're going to have a double hitter. It's just a matter of which day. Caden will now step off the rubber for just a moment. Caden comes from quite the family of athletes, and especially baseball players. His brother Casey was actually a 16th round draft choice of the Angels as well. 2-2. Had him fooled on a curveball, and it was fought off to the right. Good job by Veras to fight it off. It'll stay at 2-2. He also has another brother named Cullen, who was drafted by the Padres a couple of years ago. Caden to the belt, the pitch. Fastball ripped. Deep right field. Toward the line comes Flint into foul ground. It's going to hit off the padding foul and stay at 2-2. Pretty good poke right there by Veras and a good jump by Flint, but it was well beyond his reach. And it will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pretty good battle here between Veras and Dana. Shaded up the middle, the second baseman. Vera for Rocket City. And a throw over back safely is Caro. We have a Vera and a Veras. The Vera for Rocket City, the Veras for Birmingham. Caden. 2-2. Fastball grounded deep short and into left field for a base hit. Stopping at second will be Caro. And give Veras an attaboy on that one. He fought off several tough pitches, finally got something to handle. Didn't hit it hard, but again, a lot of room on that left side as Paris was shaded more towards second base, and he found the hole. Just a seeing eye single, and 2 on with no one out for Tim Elko. So Dana, after cruising through the first inning, now facing some trouble here in the second. Fans, today is Wednesday, and it was Taco Mama that fed the Rocket City Trash Pandas front office. They believe in supporting our local businesses and serving guests the freshest ingredients possible. 5 locations in the greater Huntsville area to best serve you. Taco Mama. Stay hungry and be thirsty. First pitch, nice off-speed pitch. That hit the outside corner. Looked like a changeup. It's 0-1. I remember this guy from late last season. He was called up to Birmingham and wore out Rocket City. Former Ole Miss product. Check of second. Fastball, defensive swing that time by Elko. He was looking for something off speed, got the fastball, and was very late. As he fought it off to the right side, it will go to 0-2. Elko out of Tampa, Florida. Hit .295 a year ago amongst 3 affiliates. 0-2. Popped up. Be careful now with the wind coming towards foul ground. Searching, and the ball's going to land out of play. Boy, oh boy, I thought I had my eyes on Flint the entire time thinking he would have it. But again, the wind is blowing the other way. It's going to knock the ball down, and the one who was closest to it was actually Brown. But, of course, it tailed out of play, and it stays at 0-2. It is going to be a rough night on anything hit in the air. Again, scoreless as we play the top of the second inning. Brown well off the line at first, even with the bag. 0-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Threw it down and away. There was the changeup again. Elko down swinging. Strikeout number 3 for Dana already. 1 away. Now he's a double play away from getting out of this thing. Also want to welcome back aboard Jeff Scarborough running the boards at our WZZN studios. Jeff has made the transition with us to our new radio partner this season, and we're happy to have him aboard. Here's Ellis. I said a double play gets Dana out of this inning. It's probably not going to happen, at least not with this guy. Breaking ball, that caught the outside corner as Ellis squared the bunt, pulled it back. It's 0-1. This guy already has 5 stolen bases on the year. He went 5 for 5 over the weekend against the Lookouts. Dana. High leg kick. Fastball bunted to the mound. Dana. Quick throw in time. Good play. Out number 2. So he wound up bunting. I'm a little surprised there with 1 out. That'll go down in the books as a sacrifice, although I really do think he was trying to leg out a hit. Still to go in the books as 1-3. Carroll will go to third, and up to second goes Veras. So 1-3 on the putout, and a good play by Dana. You got a very fast man like that going down the line. Some guys will rush their throw. He just took his time, knew that he still had a little bit of a moment, and made sure to make a good, accurate throw to first base to get the speedy Ellis. So 2 on with 2 out. Here's Jacob Burke, who's 0 of 2 on the season, and the fastball is down and away. 1-0 to him. You Alabama fans aren't going to like this. Jacob out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. .294 hitter between Kannapolis and Winston-Salem last season. 0-1. There's a strike on the fastball. Even at a ball and a strike. Again, we're in the top of the second. Home opener here from Toyota Field. No score, Birmingham and Rocket City. Well off the line at first is Brown. Dana's next pitch. Fastball, lofted foul off to the right. It'll go to 1-2, and just like that, Dana can finish the inning. It started with a hit by pitch to Carroll, a single by Veras, a strikeout by Elko, and then a sac bunt by Ellis. Can Dana finish the job? He'll come set. And the 1-2. Just missed outside with fastball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dana ready again. 2-2. Took something off. Little flare into center. Charging in, coming, and unable to get to it is Rada, and that's going to score 2 runs. You knew the wind was going to knock that thing down, and it sure as heck did. A little bloop into right center field. Flint tried to slide at the last moment, but couldn't get to it. Burke with a bloop single into center, and it's 2-0. You were just hoping that would hang up long enough, but the gods are having none of that tonight. So for Burke, his first 2 RBI of the season, and Birmingham draws first blood. It's 2-0. And here's Jason Matthews, the 9th place hitter, the New Zealander, Auckland to be exact. First pitch, did he go on the slider? Yes, he did. Ringing him up is first base umpire Chandler Durham, and it goes to 0-1. Holding the runner at first is Brown. Dana. Long set. Now the pitch. Fastball down and away. It will go to 1 ball and 1 strike. So 2 runs on 2 hits, and neither ball hit that hard for Birmingham. The seeing eye single by Veras, and then the bloop job there by Burke. Dana to the belt. Runner will go. Pitch hit right at short. Paris up. Long throw to first is in time, and that will retire the side. But 2 runs, both earned on 2 hits. No errors in the inning. 1 man left on base. Bottom second upcoming. It is 2-0 Birmingham. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans, play daily games, and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. With WOW, you now get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for only $30 a month.
Wow.
Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Price for Internet $300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at CrestwoodMedCenter.com.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Welcome back to the Northrop Grumman bottom of the second inning as it's 2-0. Birmingham on top of the Trash Pandas. Before we get to it, let's give our station a chance to identify itself. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.
Sam Brown to lead it off, and the off-speed pitch is lofted into left field. Drifting back, though, is Ellis. Near the track, makes the catch, and that'll be out number one as an inside-out swing by Brown. He flies to left, one away in the second for Eric Wagaman. Wagaman had overall a pretty quiet series over the weekend against Tennessee, but he came through with one of the biggest hits on Sunday, a 2-run double in the win over Tennessee. First pitch misses down and away by Adams. It goes to 1-0. Adams out of the University of Jacksonville down in Florida. 1-0, fastball bounded foul up the third base line. It'll go to a ball and a strike. Here's the interesting thing about Adams. There's a great, when I was reading up on him, there was a great phrase. He really is a Cinderella story. Explain in just a moment. 1-1 pitch fouled straight back to the screen. It will go to 1-2. And here's what I mean by that. He had a 5.47 ERA his senior year in college. He's a 13th round draft choice. He's not a guy who's going to jump out at you. But here's what gave him a leg up. Fastball is high. It goes to 2-2. He was sensational on the summer collegiate circuit. Pitched in one league down in Florida between his sophomore and junior year. Pitch swung on and missed, and down on strikes goes Wagaman. That'll be out number two, strikeout number 2 for Adams. And then he pitched summer ball again between his junior and senior years, and that's what really propelled him. He had 2 great outings, one at South Florida in the Southern Florida Collegiate League. He went 22 innings, allowed only 1 earned run there. And for what it's worth, even though the ERA wasn't that great, he still put up pretty impressive numbers. As the first pitch to Flint misses inside. 1-0, had 108 strikeouts with the Dolphins, 90 innings pitched. He also hit 13 batters, so keep that in mind. But this is one of these guys, he might not jump out at you when you read through the prospect list, but he's put up some pretty good numbers, and suddenly he has one great 2023, and now people are starting to talk about him a little bit as the pitch is down and in to Flint, and it goes to 2-0. Tucker, 250 on the season. Slider misses low, and it will go to 3 balls and no strikes. While with the Dolphins, 4 times he's pitched 6 innings or more. So the 3-0 is right through for a strike, another fastball, and it will go to 3-1. In fact, he averaged 5 innings per start, and at the collegiate level, you don't find a lot of people like that, as it's 3-1 on Flint. Foul to the screen. Good cut by Tucker. It'll run full to 3-2. Look at that sunset. I can't believe we're having a sunset after the way things have been the last couple of days. An early baseball sky in the Rocket City. 3-2. Let up is pop foul. That's going to land on the roof of Toyota Field. And stay at 3 balls and 2 strikes. As you might imagine, the weather conditions have kept the crowd down tonight, but we expect some good ones later in the week. Well off the line at third is Ramos. 3-2, a fastball fought off to the left. It stays at 3-2. Flint was here all of last season. Back for a second go-around, but the way he's going, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets moved up at some point during the season. He'll take a called third strike right there on the fastball. Didn't agree with it, but he's rung up by Joe McCarthy. Strikeout number 3 by Adams. 1-2-3 go the Trash Pandas in the second. At the end of 2-0 Birmingham. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MarshTheAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 five-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MarshTheAttorney.com. Again, that's MarshTheAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the top of the Martinson and Beeson third inning. As a reminder, last inning was the Northrop Grumman second inning, and the mission at Northrop Grumman is to be at the forefront of technology and innovation, delivering superior capability in tandem with maximized cost efficiencies. The security solutions they provide help secure freedoms for our nation as well as those of our allies. 2-0 Birmingham with the early lead. Top of the order due up for the Barons. It's Tatum, Baldwin, and Ramos against Caden Dana. As the fastball hit foul to the left. 0-1. Tatum called out on strikes his first time. So a tale of two innings for Dana, although he hasn't pitched poorly. Struck out 2 of 3 men faced in the first. It's the 0-1. Good let-up, swung on and missed by Tatum. It goes to 0-2. And then gave up 2 runs in the second inning. But again, he allowed 2 hits. Both of them were, well, one was a seeing-eye ground ball. The other was a little flare. He also hit a batter. As he's ahead 0-2 on Tatum, former NC State product. 0-2 is a changeup that misses down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Terrell's got to be proud of his Wolfpack basketball teams, both making the Final Four, women and men. Fastball drilled foul down the left side. Foul land in the children's play area. And stay at a ball and 2 strikes. This guy did a lot of good things last year. Drew 100 walks as a member of the Barons. Another curveball misses outside 2-2. What he didn't do so well was he struck out 149 times, and that's not what you want from your leadoff guy. You want him with his speed putting the ball in play. 2-2. Missed high. Looked like a changeup again. So it was 0-2. Now it goes to 3-2. Well off the line at third, Fontenelle. Shaded toward left center is Rada out in center field. 3-2. Fastball, dribble, third base side. That's going to be a base hit. That is beautifully done. Like I said, well off the line at third was Fontenelle. So what does the left-handed hitter do? He punches it where no one is. He doesn't hit it hard. He just puts it in play up the third base line. He could have moonwalked to first base. That is a great piece of hitting by Terrell Tatum. I remember the first time we saw him last season, he did something like that against Rocket City, and then we never saw him do it again. If he just goes against where everyone is having him positioned, he's going to pick up an extra, I've got to think, 15 to 20 hits a season. Things like that. Here's Baldwin, righty against lefty. And the pitch is dribbled foul past first, and it will go to 0-1. Baldwin playing short. He's in a bit of a conundrum, as walking back to first base is Terrell Tatum. One, he's inexperienced at short, but I think the bigger issue for him is in front of him among the White Sox totem pole is Colson Montgomery, who's now at AAA Charlotte. Throw throw over to first and back in with a head-first dive is Tatum Montgomery, one of the top prospects in the White Sox system. We saw him play at the end of last season in Birmingham, and he was as good as advertised. They are putting him on the fast track, especially with the White Sox struggling like they are right now. Runner will go, pitches high, throw to second is going to be on the money. Beautiful throw by Tyler Payne. Over to cover Paris. The caught stealing will go 2-6. He came out of his chute and fired a strike to Paris covering second base, and that will erase the leadoff single by Baldwin as the count goes to 1-1. Beautiful throw by Payne. As Dana looks back in. And the fastball is a strike 1-2. We'll talk a little bit more about Tyler as the night goes along, but he's the perfect backstop to have for a young guy like Dana. Both he and Caleb Hamilton, the other catcher for Rocket City, both with a lot of experience. They're going to really help mature this young pitching staff. As the curveball skied into left, drifting inward is Calabrese to make the squeeze. 2 away. So 2 gone for Brian Ramos. Fans, celebrate with us. Book your next party or corporate outing at a Trash Pandas game and enjoy awesome benefits. Visit TrashPandasGroups.com. There's some of our fans all bundled up on this windy evening. Fastball popped up. Back comes Payne toward the backstop. He looks up, and it's going to land about 15 rows back and go to 0-1. Don't worry, folks. The weather's supposed to be spectacular this weekend. We just got to get through. Well, we're pretty much through today, and, boy, we've been rewarded after a couple of rough days of weather. Beautiful sunset again as a good change up, down and away, swung through and missed by Ramos. It'll go to 0-2, and Dana will try to finish off the Martinson and Beeson third inning. The right-handed hitter stands back in. 0-2. Fastball called strike 3. 95. Ramos knew it. Second time he's K'd. Strikeout number 4 for Dana. And the Barons are turned away in the third. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Bottom of the Martinson and Beeson third upcoming, 2-0 Birmingham. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they are doing to keep you safe.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. An emerald green field is iconic of baseball. That's what TDI Services desires to create for every one of its customers. As proud sponsors of the Trash Pandas, TDI Services brings its A game to provide winning lawn care and pest control to the outside environs of Toyota Field. TDI Services can do the same for your lawn with their innovative biological approach for better results with fewer chemicals as nature intended. Visit go.tdi.services/tpandas or call us today at 888-556-7985.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the Martinson and Beeson third inning, 2-0 Birmingham on top of Rocket City. Bottom third of the order do it for the Trash Pandas, Calabrese, Vera, and Payne against Mason Adams. As the first pitch is low, and it goes to a ball and no strikes. Adams so far has allowed 1 hit through the first 2 innings. That was Rada who led off the first with the base knock. Fastball grounded right side, shifting to his left in shallow right is Matthews. He fires to first in time. 1 away in the third inning as Calabrese rolls over to second. And here's Errol Vera. Fans, when accidents happen, turn to North Alabama's trusted legal resource for over 85 years. The attorneys at Martinson and Beeson have the resources and experience to handle all types of personal injury cases. Martinson and Beeson, North Alabama's five-star law firm. Pitch grounded up the middle, shifting to his left. Right side of second, Matthews fires to first in time. Quickly 2 gone in the Martinson and Beeson third for Tyler Payne as Trash Pandas going up there aggressively. That was a good play by Baldwin. He had to move to the right side of second base to get to that ball and then fired on the run to get the out. And here's T-Payne back for a second go-around with Rocket City. He wound up being the top offensive player for the Trash Pandas a year ago. And the fastball stays high at 1-0. He was such a tremendous veteran leader last year. If you're the Angels, how could you not bring him back? Former Chicago Cub. 1-0. Missed outside. 2-0. One thing I learned about Tyler a couple weeks ago, he worked during the pandemic. He worked at an advocacy center for the disenfranchised among the Native American groups. He lives in the Phoenix, Arizona area, and of course there are a lot of communities, Native American communities out there. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike, 2-1, and he worked at a center that really provided help for the members of that community who were disenfranchised. 2-1 is skied into right field. Drifting toward the line comes Tatum. He will slow up and make the catch. 1-2-3 go the Trash Pandas in the Martinson and Beeson third inning. We'll go to the fourth. It's still 2-0 Birmingham. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit marshtheattorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting marshtheattorney.com. Again, that's marshtheattorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services we performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the top of the fourth inning. It is Birmingham leading Rocket City 2-0. This is the Beds Express fourth inning. It's also time for our sponsor inning. I want to welcome aboard Dr. Brett Franklin of SportsMed. He's kind enough to join us. SportsMed, one of the big partners of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. So great to have you on board.
Thanks for having us. Having me again. It's great to represent SportsMed. Excited to be here tonight. Finally, some baseball.
What's great is having consistency year after year. Certainly, SportsMed has been one of them. Why don't you go ahead and tell I think people hear SportsMed all the time. They hear of it. They might not know everything about it. So tell us a little bit more about SportsMed.
Sure. So SportsMed's one of the orthopedic groups here in North Alabama. We have close to 30 practitioners between physicians and nurse practitioners and PAs, and cover everything literally from head to toe in regards to musculoskeletal, orthopedic, neurosurgery, podiatric care. So kind of run the whole gamut as far as orthopedic or sports medicine, spine, joint injuries, arthritis. We kind of manage it all. So, yeah.
Edgar Carrero grounds out to first on the first pitch of the inning, and there's one away for Wilfred Veras. And on top of that, you guys are also the sponsors of our stadium club, our stadium club here, and you have been since Toyota Field opened. What made you guys want to get involved with the Trash Pandas?
Obviously, just having representation of major or minor league baseball in the community from all the way back in the Stars days, and excited to have Trash Pandas back. as a group. Sports med, obviously, focus a lot of the partners, myself included, focus on sports medicine injuries. So just being in a relationship with a professional, sports team in town, super exciting opportunity, and it's been a great relationship already for 3 or 4 years. So hopefully continue for a very long time.
The 1-2 by Dana misses low, and the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. What's probably the main message you want to get out there tonight about sportsmen?
Sure. I think we, as physicians, myself and all my partners, and between the nurse practitioners and physician assistants, all in the group, we really just put patients first, try to take a conservative approach to injuries or arthritic conditions or any type of aches and pains. Try to reserve surgery as the last step. I think that would be our benchmark, that try to treat people well, like their family, and provide a quality service and a caring service for them for whatever their aches may be.
Veras strikes out swinging. That's out number 2 in the Beds Express 4th inning. Here's Tim Elko. I think we need to make it very clear. Yes, you are the partner of the Trash Pandas, but it's not just professional athletes you guys take care of. It's for the weekend warriors as well.
Absolutely. Obviously not many of us are going to make it to this level of sport, whether it's soccer, baseball, football, et cetera. Most of us are going to play hopefully active lifestyles and participate in sports long-term. Pickleball injuries we see all the time, so a lot of our injuries are truly weekend warriors, as you say, from yard injuries, yard work. It's amazing how you can get hurt at 47 years old, picking up kids or doing yard work. So those injuries we're happy to take care of as well.
Pickleball injury. I never thought I would hear that, but I guess, you know what, that's becoming a more popular sport among people right now. I guess you do see it more often.
It's incredible. Yeah,
wow.
Just the explosion in popularity and the population that plays it. It's a sport you truly can play your whole life. The incidence of pickleball injuries has just exploded. So that's one example of weekend warrior, type injuries that we see. Achilles tears, elbow tendonitis, all that stuff. See a pickleball injury seemingly every day.
Ground ball to third by Elko. Fontenelle up to the task as he fires to first. 1-2-3 go the Barons in the top of the Beds Express 4th inning. And with that, Dr. Brett Franklin, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
That'll do it as we go to the bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Birmingham on top. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. Get 1 gig internet with upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for just $60 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MarshTheAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MarshTheAttorney.com. Again, that's MarshTheAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We go to the bottom of the Martinson & Beeson 4th inning. It is 2-0 Birmingham with the lead. Now to take you the next couple of innings, my broadcast partner, Logan Barandis. Logan.
Thank you, Josh. Happy to join you and the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network throughout the season as we head to the top of the order here. Bottom of the 4th inning, Nelson Rada back up for his second appearance. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike from Mason Adams. Back out for inning number 4. Adams, good couple innings so far. The one hit allowed against Nelson Rada. That was a leadoff single in the bottom of the 1st inning. He was promptly retired on a double play in the next at-bat. Rada couldn't hold off on the 0-1 breaking ball. The 0-2 hit deep out towards left field. Ellis taking a couple steps out towards his right. Makes the grab for out number 1. As Adams continues to cruise here in the bottom of the 4th. So that brings Kyron Paris back in for his second at-bat. As mentioned earlier, Paris hit into a double play his first time up, a 6-3 double play turned by Baldwin as the infield backs up for Birmingham. 2-0 Barons as Birmingham scored both of its runs in the top of the second inning. Nothing since for either side. As Adams kicks and deals, Paris fouls the first pitch he sees over the broadcast booth. Paris.
Say hi, Logan.
Hey, didn't see you guys there. Happy to join you guys throughout the entire season, getting a good look at the broadcast duo throughout the season.
Yeah, Logan is actually my media relations associate, so he's going to be handling the media notes and the game recaps, so if something gets messed up, you know who to yell at.
I'll be right here. I won't hide from that. And, yeah, right back at there again. Paris down on the count 0-2. Happy to join you from Toyota Field throughout the season.
If that camera gets any closer, we'll break it.
It's a pretty good view as Paris to move out of the way of that one. First ball of the at-bat. Mason Adams off to a good start here. His first start of the season. He's retired the last 9 batters he's seen. It's ahead in the count 1-2. Paris dribbler out towards third, handled by Ramos. The running throw on to first in time. And that's 2 quick outs here to open the fourth.
And while we have a moment here, Logan, this is the Beds Express fourth inning. Do you feel tired and drained in the morning? A better day starts with better sleep. Visit your locally owned and operated Beds Express today and let their sleep experts find the perfect sleep set for you. Beds Express, where dreams begin.
Cole Fontenelle digging in, trying to keep things going for the Trash Pandas in this inning. Takes the first pitch fastball in for a strike from Mason Adams. Fontenelle struck out swinging his first time up. One of 3 strikeout victims on Adams today. Takes one low and inside.
So how have you enjoyed it so far?
It's been pretty good. I'm a New Yorker, for those who don't know. Born and raised in New York, first time in Alabama as Fontenelle fouls it off.
So you did the Vinny.
The Vinny.
Do you know what I'm referring to?
I do not know what you're referring to.
Have you heard of My Cousin Vinny?
I have.
Okay, you've done a Vinny. You went from New York to Alabama.
Didn't think that was... Is that a phrase that's commonly used, or is that just made up on the spot?
It's one that I use.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
I like it. But been in Alabama for a little over 2 months. It's been great being here as Fontenelle strikes out swinging for the final out the bottom of the fourth inning, and the Trash Pandas go down 1-2-3 in inning number 4. We head to the top of the fifth as you're listening to Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Baseball Network.
All aboard the Beds Express, your first-class ticket to dreamland right here in the heart of Alabama. Tired of tossing and turning on an old, lumpy mattress? Beds Express is your local destination for the ultimate sleep experience. With our wide selection of premium mattresses, you'll find the perfect fit for a night of deep, rejuvenating sleep. And with locations across Alabama, a restful night is never far away. Plus, our express delivery service means you'll be snoozing in comfort faster than you can say sweet dreams. Beds Express, where Alabama dreams. Visit us today and wake up to a better tomorrow.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. Get 1 gig internet with upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for just $60 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
The company is Eagle Masonry and Insulation. But did you know they're also Eagle Landscaping and Dirt Work? Eagle can take care of all your landscaping needs, including irrigation, sod work, and planting, both plants and trees. On the dirt work side, Eagle can grade and build your pads, haul dirt in or out, and even do erosion control. Philip Love and his team can do it all for you. The website is the same, insulatewitheagle.com, as is the phone number, 256-755-1556. Give them a call and see what Eagle can do for you. Eagle saves you time. Eagle saves you money. This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Heading into the top of the fifth inning here at Toyota Field, Caden Dana back out for his fifth inning of work for Rocket City. In his first Double-A start, he'll face the bottom of the Barons order. Duke Ellis taking the first pitch low and in for the first ball of the at-bat. Ellis sacrifice bunt his last time up. Still look for his first official at-bat of the day. The count goes 1-1. Celebrate National Wine Day.
Sorry, folks. We're supposed to read that after one has already been out.
Got it.
Rookie mistake.
Still learning here. So Ellis fouls off the 1-1, keeping it 1-2.
Let's try to review here. You're doing a Vinny. You absolutely destroyed this read. And who's your favorite baseball team?
Well, growing up, Long Island, New York, always big Mets guy. As Ellis tried to get out of the way of that one, and it'll be a leadoff man on for Birmingham. Second hits batsman for Dana today.
Yeah, and I mentioned about Dana earlier. If there's one thing you're a little worried about, command can be an issue at times. This is a guy who walked, I forget what it was, but it was, I believe, 24 men in 45-plus innings a year ago. So sometimes control can be an issue, and right now you see two-hit batters. But what I was about to say is you're a Mets fan in Braves country. You're really struggling right now.
It's definitely a rough area, especially since they're playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a rough area to adjust in terms of that. But it's been great here in the Huntsville area. First time driving in when you see the rocket ship, Space Center. It's a pretty cool sight to see first coming here is Jacob Burke. Jacob Burke comes back in with a runner on at first, nobody out. Dana worked a 1-2-3-4 last time around as the runner on the move, Payne up and throwing, and throw not in time. Payne threw a runner out back in the third, couldn't get Duke Ellis there as it's a man in scoring position now for Birmingham.
No surprise there. Duke Ellis can flat out fly. He's now 6 of 6 in the stolen base department, and we're only 4 games in. You can see that long stride of his.
It's a great throw from Payne, too. It's going to be a tough throw to retire the speedy Ellis. Instead, he moves into scoring position. Infield shifted left. Almost goes again as Dana misses inside. Burke starting at center field today for Birmingham Barons, the only undefeated team left in Southern League play. They came off a 3-game sweep over Chattanooga over the weekend. Dana, long check of the runner. Pitch clock at 1 as the runner on the move. It's popped up towards the right side. Brown trying to find it and runs out of space.
By the way, I just want to correct myself here. I said Dana had walked 24 men over 45 innings. He actually gave up 45 hits a year ago. It was 24 men over 53 in the third. Still, again, command an issue. Let's see if he can bounce back.
Good early test here for the young righty. 20-year-old in his Double-A debut. Ellis bounces around, and Dana steps off. Pitch clock was getting down there as well. It's Kyron Paris almost on the outfield grass at shortstop, and the infield shift towards the left. Runner on the move again. The 2-2 fouled off. Ellis definitely aggressive on the base paths, as we've seen.
Ivan Armstrong has grabbed a baseball. He's starting to throw. We did not see him over the weekend, which was a little surprising for the Trash Pandas, but he's up and throwing. Big fella from the Dominican. We've seen him each of the last 2 seasons now.
Armstrong, one of the few relievers we didn't see in that 3-game series in Tennessee. 2-2 again, swung on and missed for strike 3. Dana picks up his first out of the inning. Also strikeout number 6 for the righty Dana.
Celebrate National Wine Day at Toyota Field. Special themed tickets come with a box seat plus a commemorative sampling glass and 5 wine samples to enjoy throughout the game. Check all the details plus all the themed ticket packages at trashpandasbaseball.com/theme nights.
So the ad read went from butchered to unsalvageable.
No, it was non-existent.
It existed, just not for me.
Yeah, apparently not. There's National Wine Day on your television screen, folks. Again, May 25th. Where will we be? That's beer. That's not wine they're drinking, but it's same idea.
Dana now ahead 0-2 on the number 9 hitter, Jason Matthews. Matthews grounded out to Kyron Paris at short his last time up. Where will we be?
We'll actually be home, taking on Montgomery.
We'll be here. Dana quickly ahead on Matthews, trying to rebound after his start in the 5th inning, and can't finish him off on that one. Matthews starting at second base in this one for Birmingham. Lineup will turn to the top of the order following the at-bat. Pitch clock down to 3, the 1-2, misses low.
You know where he's from?
Dana?
Yeah. No, the other guy. Everyone knows where Dana's from.
Enlighten me.
Auckland, New Zealand.
Really?
Yeah. We actually had an Australian player here last year, Aaron Whitefield, very popular player, and he and Matthews go back ways.
He's here for a couple of years as Dana able to frame Matthews for his second consecutive strikeout. Ellis picks up the stolen base. It's an uncontested throw. 7th strikeout for Caden Dana. Now 2 away in the inning.
Again, great jump here by Ellis, and not really the type of pitch to throw on for Tyler Payne, as Angie Shasley going to make his way out to the mound, but that was one where you just pocket it. You don't want to force a throw, especially when you just pick up the second out.
So that looks like it'll be the end for Caden Dana's first start. Fared pretty well. Ended on back-to-back strikeouts, and we'll take a look into Ivan Armstrong as we take a quick break. Don't go anywhere, listening to Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Baseball Network and Valley Live.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Making our first bullpen change of the day for either side as Caden Dana steps out. Ivan Armstrong steps in for his first appearance of the 2024 season. Again, one of the few arms we didn't see in the Tennessee series. Spent all of 2023 with Rocket City. The righty fared pretty well, as I think a big thing for Rocket City after the weekend was getting length out of your rotation, and Caden Dana definitely provided that today. Got you into the 5th inning, and now we'll see what Armstrong can do in his first outing.
Yeah, Armstrong at times looked really, really strong last year. Struggled at others, which is typical of a very young pitcher. 2-4 record, 5.14 ERA. Also made 4 starts, but it looks like his game's going to be the bullpen.
As Armstrong has the first pitch fouled off by Tatum, the lineup back in the beginning where Tatum leads off. He's 1 for 2 so far today. He's singled back in the 3rd, was later caught stealing by Payne. It's the 0-1 hit out toward shallow center field. In comes Rada. They'll let Calabrese take it for the 3rd and final out. So quick work for Ivan Armstrong. Only 2 pitches as that ends the top of the 5th. Still 2-0 Birmingham as you're listening to Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Baseball Network and Valley Live.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flosa Premier to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next next party now.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the fifth inning on the way as Toyota Field just wrapping up its first astronaut race of the year, one of the more highly anticipated promotions.
And Neil lost.
And Neil did lose. I believe Buzz won, if I was looking at the scoreboard right.
I wasn't watching.
I saw at the end of the scoreboard, I think Buzz had the one under his name, so be a fun thing to note throughout the year. As Rocket City heads back up to the plate, Sam Brown takes the first pitch. Low and in from Mason Adams, still out there and still dealing on the day.
I can tell you Neil lost because that's a running joke.
Brown pops up the 0-1 pitch that'll get well out of play to the left side.
How often is Neil going to lose during the year? And we always seem to create a way for Neil to come up short.
Did he win at all?
He pulled out a couple, but he had to go over some extra obstacles to get it done.
And there's more competition this year, too, because they added a fourth one. They added a fourth racer during 2023 when they added May. It's the 1-1, dribbled foul back to the Rocket City dugout. As Brown wrapped up his first professional series in the Tennessee series, fared well. He's towards the top of the team in batting average at .333. Had a strong game in the Trash Pandas' first win. Brown drafted out of Washington State in 2023. It's down in the count here, the 1-2 fouled away.
By the way, do you know what May is in reference to?
I was told, but I don't remember.
Oh, man, we need to educate you, young man. Mae Jemison, first African-American astronaut, and she is from right here in Decatur, Alabama, just outside of Huntsville.
Definitely got to make a trip. It's on my bucket list to go to the Space Center right up the road. Definitely something I'm planning on doing sometime soon. It's the 1-2 to Brown, hit hard out towards the right side, and that drops in for a hit. Sam Brown picking up his first hit at Toyota Field, and the Trash Pandas' first hit since back in the first.
Yeah, he's been solid so far in the early going. Now, that was one where he was able to pull, but during the series in Tennessee, he was especially impressive because he was able to slice the ball routinely to the off field. That one, as you can see, he's able to line into right field, but he's shown an ability to go to all fields. If he's able to keep doing that, he's going to have some pretty impressive numbers. The big question for him is, having not played professional ball last year, you know these pitchers are going to figure out how to attack him. Will he be able to adjust back?
For now, Brown on at first, and Eric Wagaman going to bring him around. Wagaman makes it back-to-back singles for Rocket City. Brown advances one back. The Trash Pandas have something cooking as Wagaman picked up his first hit in the last game of the series. Now he's got two in a row.
When you're struggling a little bit, the best thing to do is to go back through the box, and that's exactly what he did. Now you're deep the second time through the order. You can see Trash Pandas starting to figure out Adams a little bit, still going up there aggressively, though. They know that they're going to see something to hit very early in the count.
Trash Pandas been aggressive so far this inning as Tucker Flint digs in. Struck out looking his last time up, and he goes first pitch swinging. This one, dribbler to Matthews, takes the force to first. In time for the first out of the inning as both runners advance to scoring position. David Calabrese hitting with a good scoring opportunity for Rocket City.
That was an interesting play there by Matthews. I'm a little surprised he didn't continue and try and tag Wagaman or at least get the fielder's choice that time. That's the tying run, and now he's in scoring position. Yeah, he got the sure out, but I would have continued trying getting the put out on Wagaman over the one on Flint.
softly hit, making it a tough play as Calabrese goes first pitch swinging. That one's going to drop in the gap, and that'll score the first Trash Pandas run. Brown comes in comes Wagaman. The tag is dropped by the catcher, Caro. And we're tied up at 2. David Calabrese scores a 2 RBI single. And the lights go flashing for the first time this season at Toyota Field.
Again, another first pitch swing, this time by Calabrese, and something David was able to do with regularity last season, ability to go to all fields. That time he was able to dunk it into left center. And you can see they had an out at home. Caro just going to come up with a short hop.
The throw was there in time. It was a tough hop to handle. As again, the Trash Pandas going first pitch swinging. It's Errol Vera coming in as Calabrese advanced to second on the throw. Vera takes the first pitch ball. Vera grounded out to shortstop his last time up. Infield shifted out towards the right for Birmingham. It's Rocket City picking up its 4th hit of the day. That one nearly hit Vera. Had to get his back foot out of the way. And now a visit between the catcher Caro and Adams as Mason in his first bit of trouble today.
And this is a good meeting as well. This is the first time that Adams has struggled this evening. So you go out there, you go over the game plan, but if you're Caro, this is also an opportunity for a leadership role, which you see among a lot of catchers. Just settle the guy back down, let him know that he's still pitching a good ball game. It's only 2-2. Now you got to figure out a way to get out of this thing and keep it 2-2.
Caro, the former Trash Panda, joining Birmingham during the year and meeting with Adams, who's still adjusting to the Southern League himself. Making just his 4th appearance. He saw a bit of time towards the end of 2023. Vera hits the 2-0 hard out towards right field, and that drops in for a hit. Calabrese being rounded around third. He's going to try and score. The cutoff throw goes wide as Vera advances to second. It's the 4th hit of the inning for Rocket City, and now the Trash Pandas have their first lead in this one.
How about a credit to Andy Schatzley over in the third base coach's box, not just with Calabrese, but with Wagaman as well. He's been very aggressive with his men on the base pass. Now, with Calabrese, you understand, David runs very well. They, again, had to play here at home, but what you're doing if you're Andy is you're making the Barons make a play. You have to make a perfect relay home in order to get the speedy Calabrese. Why not roll the dice? That's exactly what they did, and both times they came up aces with both Calabrese and Wagaman coming in to score.
And now you have another mound visit going on. You wonder if this is the end of the line for Adams. No one opening the door in the bullpen just yet, so Adams will stay out there.
By the way, the pitching coach, John Ely for Birmingham, again, he's not pitching poorly, but right now Rocket City is going up there early and swing at first pitches. Do you now change up your game plan on how you approach hitters early in the count? I wouldn't be surprised if he goes more breaking ball right here, not just to Payne, but from this point forward.
And Vera actually waited in the count a bit, too. That was the 3rd pitch, I believe, he got a good rip on. It's Tyler Payne digging in. Flew out in his first at-bat. He goes first pitch swinging. That goes into center, and it's another hit for Rocket City. This time, Vera going to hold up at third. Tyler Payne picks up his first hit of the day. The Trash Pandas figuring something out here in the frame.
5 singles in the last 6 at-bats for Rocket City.
All 6 of the Trash Pandas' hits have been singles, and Nelson Rada had the first one, and he's back up at the plate now. Rada led off the bottom of the 4th inning with a fly out to left field. 1 for 2 on the day, has a good opportunity to add on to the lead. Checks his swing on the first offering. He held off in time. There has been action in Birmingham's bullpen, a righty up and throwing. Adams still in a bit of trouble here in this bottom part of the 5th. The 1-0, pull back the bunt. They had Vera. Good lead towards third.
What I was about to say after that pitch, and I wish he had been able to lay it down. I was saying to myself, boy, if he could push a bunt up that third base line, playing well off the line as Ramos, easily able to score from third was Vera. He just couldn't put it down.
Vera's got some good speed of his own. Caro stops the 1-1 from finding back of the netting.
But see, now you square around to bunt. Closer to third base at the moment is Ramos. So now that's going to open up that left side just a little bit more for Rada to hopefully take advantage of.
We saw Andy Shaxley try and get Rada to lay down a couple bunts in Tennessee. Adams finds the strike zone on the inside. Couldn't connect with a bunt in Tennessee. He tried it a couple times early in counts, trying to utilize the speed of his leadoff hitter. Adams has the count even up at 2. He fires. Rada swings and misses ahead of the breaking ball for strike 3. First strikeout of the inning for Mason Adams, and there's 2 away.
That's a big one, too, especially with a runner at third. Speedy man at the plate. You really got to get... Nelson's going to strike out a few times just because he's 18 years old facing AA pitching. That's going to happen. But if he can learn just to put the ball in play consistently, he's going to pick up another 20 extra hits due to his legs.
Similar to Brown, it's an adjustment just being at the AA level for the first time. It's Kyron Paris, a big hack and a miss at the first pitch swinging. Paris 0 for 2 in this one, 2 ground outs. Had a big hit in one of the Tennessee games, the first double of the season. Drove in a run. It's down in the count here. Gets good contact in the 0-1, but it goes foul. Well out of play to the right side. It's Kyron, another top prospect on this team from the Angels organization, the 3rd overall prospect. Saw some time at the major league level towards the end of the season in L.A. Adams 1 strike away from getting out of the frame. The 0-2, a dribbler that goes foul. It'll roll back towards the Trash Pandas dugout.
Biggest thing for KP, can he cut down on the strikeouts? Like Nelson, tremendous athlete. He puts the ball in play, he's going to wreak havoc on the opposing defense. Just got to do that more often.
Crowd here at Toyota Field starting to get into this one. 0-2, well high. As Payne able to take second uncontested, the throw went back behind Vera at third.
That is a great play on both sides right there. You put Payne in motion because you're trying to elicit a throw and maybe allow Vera to break. But if you're Caro, you know, you're wise to the game. You know exactly what they're thinking. He was here last year, so why not throw behind him? See if maybe you get Vera drifting.
Nearly did. As now the Trash Pandas have 2 in scoring position. The 1-2 fouled by Paris. So the wind still drifting pretty heavily as it was at first pitch. Pretty far out towards the left side as the flags wave pretty heavily out in the outfield. Paris still behind, the 1-2, hit high into center field. That sends Burke back. He moves in for it now, taking a couple steps. Has the grab for the 3rd and final out. But not before the Trash Pandas add their first 3 runs of the contest on 5 hits. It's 3-2 Trash Pandas as you're listening to Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Baseball Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Watch me now. Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
We're through 5 here at Toyota Field as T-shirts getting tossed into the stands in Toyota Field for the first time this year. You're listening to Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Baseball Network in Valley Live. We're going to throw it back for a station ID.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.
We're back as Ivan Armstrong fires the first pitch foul to Brooks Baldwin. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up for Birmingham this inning. Armstrong entering the game midway through the 5th inning for Trash Panda starter Caden Dana. Forced to fly out to end the frame. As a dribbler goes off Adams, bouncing towards third, Fontenelle going to hold it on the bare hand, and it's a painful single off the bat of Brooks Baldwin.
No visit from the trainer. My guess is they caught him on the bottom part of the shoe where he's got maybe a little bit more protection. Bad break, though, made a nice pitch, but once again, back through the middle goes Baldwin. He's off to a nice start this season, 1 of 3 tonight after a very good weekend.
Came into today hitting .364 across the 2-game series with 6 RBIs. The 3-game series, rather, as Brian Ramos takes the first pitch fastball in for a ball. Ramos 0 for 2. Dana got him down on strikes in both occasions. It's the infield, a slight shift towards the left as Ramos hits it to Fontenelle. On to Vera for 1. On to Brown. Double play. And the bases are wiped clean on the Barons side of things, 5-4-3.
This is as tailor-made as it gets, and this is where you have some really slick infielders on the Rocket City defense. One thing we noticed over the weekend is the defense is pretty darn solid. Only 1 error over those 3 ball games, and once again, the defense comes up big here in the 6th.
Rocket City turning its first double play of the game, 3rd on the season, as Edgar Caro taking the first pitch ball from Armstrong. Caro 0 for 1 so far today, reached as he was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Armstrong getting back in the strike zone there. Infield shifted to right on the Barons catcher. Armstrong finding the dirt. You mentioned earlier the righty saw 4 starts in the rotation at a point in 2023. He spent the entire year with Rocket City. It's the 2-1. Hit softly out to Vera. He takes his time. The throw on to first in time. And it's a clean inning for Armstrong and the Trash Pandas as Rocket City still holds a 3-2 lead midway through 6. You're listening to Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Baseball Network and Valley Live.
Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they are doing to keep you safe.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hass, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future. Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they are doing to keep you safe.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Trash Pandas heading back up to the plate for the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 due up, facing Mason Adams, who remains in the game after a difficult 5th inning for the Birmingham Barons, and see how he handles against Cole Fontenelle. Fontenelle, the one man who didn't hit for Rocket City in that last inning. He takes the first pitch breaking ball in for a strike on Adams. Adams saw 2 mound visits during that last inning, but remaining in at least to start the 6th inning. Couldn't find the outside part of the zone in the breaking ball. Fontenelle looking for his first hit in this one. He's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging back in the 4th. It's again not offering on the 1-1 pitch missed high and out. A contrast from what we saw in the last inning from Rocket City. Very aggressive in counts. A lot of first pitch hits. It's Fontenelle again holding back on the fastball that found the zone.
Or maybe it's just a difference in pitching for Adams. Maybe a different approach.
Adams fires the 2-2, misses low. Fontenelle worked the count full. Fontenelle, another guy who had a strong series in Tennessee, had a 2-hit game, 3 stolen bases in the 3rd and final game, and he holds off all 4. As Fontenelle works a leadoff walk, didn't swing the bat once. And we know what kind of danger Fontenelle can provide on the base paths.
Fans, shop TrashPandas.com has a special offer for the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network. Use promo code TrickyRicky at checkout and receive 10% off your entire order. Use Tricky Ricky at checkout at shoptrashpandas.com. Look at this. Ricky getting more attention.
There he is. Got the code and he got the camera time to go along with it.
Of course, Ricky and camera time.
Sam Brown fouling off the first pitch he sees, and fans who come to games at Toyota Field see a lot of Ricky on the camera doing in-game promotions.
There he is, the legend.
In case you forgot who he is. It's Brown behind the count. Fontenelle on the move. The throw goes wide as the tag not in time. Some contact with Baldwin and Fontenelle. The ball squirted out of Baldwin's glove, and Fontenelle has his 4th stolen base of the season.
I'm not sure, but I think they have him if Baldwin hangs on to the ball here. I think so.
It was in time.
Now, that, in fairness, that's a tough play for Baldwin. The ball is tailing to the inside of second base. You're trying to catch and tag simultaneously with Fontenelle on the move, but still, if he's able to corral that, that's an out.
It's count even on Sam Brown. He dribbles one to the right side and foul. I think got a piece of his lower body. He's limping that one off. And Fontenelle set a career high in stolen bases in that Tennessee game. He had 3 once last season while with Inland Empire. Leads the team with 4 stolen bases.
Yeah, like I said, I saw him play at spring training a little bit. Very impressive ball player. And it shows you a little something that they, just months after signing him, the Angels wanted to see him in some Major League spring training games that soon. They really think highly of him.
Played in 18 spring training games, a 22-year-old. It's impressive stuff from Fontenelle. We're seeing early inklings as to why, and Brown hit hard in the lower body. Just a pitch after hitting one off his lower body area himself, he gets plunked with one there.
See where it got him. Boy, it caught him right on that shin guard, and that doesn't mean it caught padding. It may have caught a little bit of the leg as well. He's going to need an ice bath at some point tonight.
It's Brown reaching for the 2nd time today. He had singled last inning, as did Eric Wagaman, who's due up next. It's Brown still walking it off, now making it to the first base bag. It's Wagaman 1 for 2 in this one, singled last inning. Came around to score as the infield for Birmingham shifting right. First pitch to the righty, swinging and missing early on the breaking ball. Wagaman also saw some action for the Angels in spring training after joining the team in the Rule 5 draft, was selected from the Yankees pool. Wagaman, good contact towards right field. Tatum ranging over on the foul line, and it goes off his glove. as Fontenelle going to be held up at third. He moved halfway off the second base bag. Everyone advancing safely.
And again, I wonder if this has something to do with the wind. We'll take a look at it again. Again, it's not so much that what makes it such a tough play is that the wind is knocking the ball down, so your reaction time has to be a little quicker if you're Tatum. Now, that's going to be an error, and it should be. But be that as it may, it's not as easy of a play as it would be on a regular day. Now, he needs to make that play.
So he had to run a long way to get there, but just going off his glove, and that'll bring the end of the road for Mason Adams. He'll leave with the bases loaded, and we'll have more on the new pitcher following the break. This is Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Baseball Network in Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Cliff Farm in Madison.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flosa Premier to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Birmingham making its first pitching change of the day as Mason Adams leaves with the bases loaded. Jordan Michael in for his second appearance. You saw his stats on the screen, making just his second AA appearance. They'll have a tough task here. Bases loaded with no outs, and Tucker Flint up. Flint takes the first pitch, breaking ball low in the zone. Missed inside. Flynn 0 for 2 so far in this one. He grounded out to the second baseman Matthews his last time up. It's Fontenelle, the lead runner, at third. Brown at second. Wagaman at first following the error. Flint, big hack and a miss. Evens up the count. Michael split last season between rookie ball and high A Winston-Salem. 3.09 ERA across 15 games. It's the count even on Flint. Now he's ahead. Breaking ball goes right down the middle. Adams had such a strong start to his first start of the season. Fifth inning got away from him, as did the sixth. With the sixth being more lack of control with a walk and a hit by pitch. The 1-2 dribble by Flint. That gets through, and that'll add on to the Trash Pandas' lead. Fontenelle scores. Everyone else advances a base, as it's an RBI single for Tucker Flint, his first RBI of the season, and it's 4-2 Rocket City.
It's a pretty good at-bat there by Tucker Flint. Last year, there were times where he's a very aggressive ball player, and sometimes he was just too aggressive last year. Found himself behind in the count with chase pitches out of the zone. That time he got to 2 strikes, just stayed within himself, finally got something to handle. He knows he's got the infield playing up, so just slap it past someone. That's exactly what he did.
Flint got in on the action there, and David Calabrese started the action, scoring the first 2 runs of the game on a single last inning. Took a first pitch strike in there for Michael. Calabrese 1 for 2 in this one. As Michael fires, Calabrese checks his swing. It did hit the zone. It's in an 0-2 hole. Both Calabrese and Flint spent all of last year with Rocket City. That was their first taste of Double-A action. Now they're the veterans. It's a big hack from Calabrese. Couldn't catch up to the high fastball. And there's the first down of the 6th. So Errol Vera coming in with the bases loaded. It's 1 for 2, singled last inning as well. The Barons infield playing in very close to the infield grass. Vera pops the first swing out of play towards the left side and foul. It's Brown on at third, Wagaman at second. Flynn at first with 1 out. Trash Pandas took the lead last inning as Vera goes down 0-2. Second straight hitter Michaels had in that hole. Vera 2 hits in the Tennessee series. An RBI and a stolen base added on to that. Switch hitter trying to battle back here. The 0-2 hits softly towards the left side. That's a tough play. Ramos makes the running grab. There's 2 quick outs.
That wasn't an easy play at all. Again, the wind is blowing briskly toward the left field line. You got to go back if you're Ramos. Almost turning your back to the infield. Oh, and on top of that, you got a pretty speedy base runner at third in Sam Brown. Now, he had no chance to tag up and score on that play, but that's a ball that could have easily gotten away, and Ramos made it look easy.
Nearly found no man's land there, but Ramos caught up quickly as Tyler Payne trying to keep the inning going. Payne looks at the first pitch fastball just outside. Payne 1 for 2 with a single his last time up, making his second start of the season. Former Tennessee Smoky making his debut against the Smokies. Believe it was in Game 2 of the series. Takes another one just outside the zone. Payne joined the Trash Pandas midway through last year after current Birmingham Barons catcher Edgar Cuero was sent to the White Sox in the Lucas Giolito trade. Payne takes the first strike of the at-bat. Fared well in the second half. Payne did for Rocket City. Looking to get off to a similar start here. The 2-1 hit shallow towards right field. That'll drop in no man's land, and that could score 2. Brown already scored. Wagaman comes in as well as Tyler Payne scores 2 on the single. He's able to double Rocket City's lead up 6-2.
Good piece of hitting by the veteran. 2 strikes. Maybe didn't get the pitch he wanted, but it was near the strike zone. So put the bat out there, make contact, see what happens. Just a little dunker. Most of the base hits tonight have not been rifle shots by Rocket City, but if you hit them where they ain't, they look great in the box score, and that's exactly what's happened tonight.
Rocket City hasn't needed an extra base hit to get this lead that they're at. It's been all small ball today. It's Nelson Rada, another chance with a couple men on. He hits the first pitch he sees right at Matthews, and it's a 1-pitch out to end the 6th inning, but not before 3 runs get on in the end of the 6th inning, as I'll hand it back over to Josh Carey after we take a quick break. You're listening to Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Baseball Network and Valley Live.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Alumni Hall is the ultimate shopping destination for Auburn and Alabama fans. Get your baseball gear, graduation gifts, or cheer on your team with the newest apparel, hats, and accessories for the entire family. Shop the newest collection of top brands like Nike, Adidas, Champion, Columbia, Yeti, New Era, plus 2 for $38 shirts. Sign up for the Alumni Hall Pass rewards and earn $10 for every 150 points accumulated. Come see us at Alumni Hall near Belk in the Bridge Street Town Center. Alumni Hall, where the best fans shop.
Do you want your next party to be something you'll remember? Then head on down to Flosa Premier to book your next big bash. Birthday? Corporate meeting? Maybe just a family reunion so you can get your cousin Kyle back into the basketball court so you can beat him at basketball. I have no idea. Flow is fun for all ages looking for high-flying excitement, arcade fun, and tasty snacks to satisfy your hunger. Whether you have 10 friends or 25, Flow is jam-packed with something fun for everyone. Get jumping with Flow off South Parkway in Drake or head over to flowhuntsville.com to book your next party now.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Josh Carey back with you as we go to the 7th inning. Trash Pandas leading it 6-2, and well, what can I tell you? My intern has outscored me so far on the season, 6-0. Good job by Logan Barandis, and you'll be hearing Logan throughout the season as Rocket City 3 in the 5th, 3 more in the 6th, a 4-run ball game, and Ivan Armstrong kicks and delivers, and the first pitch is a strike to Wilfred Veras. It is 0-1. Caden Dana, 4 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, no walks, and 7 strikeouts to get things rolling for Rocket City tonight. As the next pitch is a strike by Armstrong, and it quickly goes to 0-2. Veras, 1 of 2, a single, a run scored, and a strikeout swinging as Armstrong will go from the belt. And the fastball misses high and away, 1-2. Ivan, one of those guys, you see the potential, right? I mean, this was a guy who, in 2021, he was dealt at the deadline by the Giants to the Angels for Tony Watson. Big curveball misses down and in. It'll go to 2 balls and 2 strikes, and it wasn't just Armstrong who came to the halos. Left-hander Sam Selman, as well as righty Jose Marte, came over in that deal. Marte has been a part of the Los Angeles Angels at times, waffling back between AAA and the majors, as that fastball called a strike on the inside corner. Veras doesn't like it, but he's rung up. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Armstrong. Out number 1 in the 7th inning, and here's Tim Elko. Tim 0 of 2, a strikeout swinging and a bounce out to third. 2-4-1 for the Barons, 6-8-0 for Rocket City. Fastball tapped toward third, charging in Fontenelle with a glove. Fires, great play, 2 out. Elko doesn't run that well, and that's what helped make that play happen. But frankly, a lot of people may have given up on that. He's deep at third is Fontenelle. It's a little topper. He has to run a long way in just to get to that ball. And look at this on TV. He never gives up on it, gloves it, and makes a beautiful off-balance throw. That's a heck of a play. 2 quick outs in the 7th. Here's Duke Ellis. Duke, a sack bunt in the 2nd, a hit by pitch in the 5th, and he's also stolen 2 bases as the first pitch is off the plate. So 1-0, and right now all the momentum on the side of the Trash Pandas. Fastball fought off to the left by Ellis, and it quickly goes to 1-1. So far, you like what you've seen by Armstrong. Command was an issue last season, and I know it frustrated him at times on the mound. The big fella kicks and delivers. Fastball misses high and away. It'll go to 2 balls and 1 strike. Wind has died down a little bit, which is a relief to everyone in the ballpark, but still blowing briskly toward the left field line. Well off the line at third is Fontenelle. 2-1. Fastball drilled foul down the left side. That'll tail out of play into the kids' play area. Even at 2-2, and a chance for a 1-2-3 inning for Armstrong. Ivan, high leg kick, the pitch. Went back to the fastball, missed low that time, and it will go to 3-2. And if you're Ivan here, you just want to rear back and see if this guy can hit something. No one on, 2 out, top of the 7th, 6-2 Trash Pandas. Fastball down and away, lost him. Didn't want to do that. So first walk by Armstrong. That's actually the first walk of the game for Rocket City pitchers. So 1 on with 2 away. Here's Jacob Burke. Burke 1 of 2, a 2-run single in the 2nd, a strikeout swinging in the 5th. Righty on righty matchup as he'll step in. Pulled the string on him that time. Looked like a bit of a slide piece, and out in front was Burke. It's 0-1. That's pretty nice. You got a mid-90s fastball, and then you can follow that up with a low-90s slider as the right-handed hitter stands back in. And a soft toss over to first. Back in sliding head first is Ellis. Burke ready to go as the wind tails in. 0-1. Little dribbler, foul up the third base line. And letting that one roll was pain. And I think Tyler, when he let that roll, he was thinking maybe he would kick back fair and he could make a play at first. I don't think he wanted that to stay foul, but it's just as well as Burke would have easily legged that one out. So it goes to 0-2, and once again a chance for Ivan to wrap up the frame. Rocket City 3 in the 5th, 3 more in the 6th, and it's a 6-2 ball game. Shaded toward right center field is Rada. Ivan. Next offering. Yeah, he went, tied him up with looked like a changeup inside, and Burke didn't know what to do with it. He strikes out swinging. Strikeout number 2 for Armstrong. A good 7th inning for him. No runs on no hits, no errors, 1 left for the Barons. Time to stretch. 6-2 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball, Trash Panda Broadcast Network, and Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
Normally, when you call a roofing company, all you hear is, you need a new roof. Not when you call Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Since 1965, the folks at Fleming have been focused on what you need, whether it's an easy repair or a full roof replacement, commercial or residential. And when it comes to storm damage, you want Fleming on your side. They know all the ins and outs of insurance claims and will guide you through the entire process. Log on FlemingHSV.com and book your free estimate today. Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We show up.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the 7th. So far, the news is good for Rocket City as they lead it 6-2 and due up for the Trash Pandas. It will be their 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Paris, followed by Fontenelle, and then Brown in the 6th inning against Jordan Michael. No, not Michael Jordan. Jordan Michael. As the first pitch is a breaking ball that hits the inside corner 0-1, and Michael is spelled differently, Mikel. Although it's ironic that we mentioned that. It was 30 years ago this season that his Aaroness played for the Birmingham Barons. Fastball hit behind us out of the stadium by Paris. Goes to 0-2. Michael Darrell Hicks has grabbed a baseball. You can see him throwing there on your screen. As the count at no balls and 2 strikes. In fact, I think Jordan's debut was 30 years ago yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Changeup misses outside. It's at 1 ball and 2 strikes. But boy, I remember that. That was something. Barons were sold out every game that season, both home and away, because, and you got to keep this in mind too, as the next pitch. Hit along the ground and through the right side into right field for a base hit. Nice little opposite field swing by Kyron Paris. He'll pick up his first hit of the ball game. That'll be hit number 8 for the Trash Pandas. Actually, that's hit number 9. All of them singles for Rocket City. And 1 on with no one out for Cole Fontenelle as you look at the swing. Here's Fontenelle. He's 0 of 2. 2 strikeouts, both swinging, a walk, a stolen base, and a run scored. Righty on lefty. Runner will go from first. Pitch is high and away, and dropping the ball is Caro. Easy stolen base for Paris. His second of the season in as many opportunities. 1 on, and the count 1-0 to Fontenelle. But what I was about to say regarding Michael Jordan, just look at the Southern League, right? You got Madison, Huntsville. You got Birmingham. You got Chattanooga, Knoxville, Biloxi, Pensacola, Jackson, and Montgomery, right? As the next pitch lobbed down the right field line, that's a fair ball. That'll go into the corner. That'll score Paris. Fontenelle motoring for second. The throw back in will be cut off. An RBI double for Cole Fontenelle, and it's 7-2. There's that first extra base hit. Didn't hit it all that sharply, but he was able to get around on it and just lob it down the right field line in front of Tatum. There's a look at it again. Just another little dunk. Not too many of these balls have been hit terribly sharply by Rocket City, but they all count just the same. So a 7-2 ball game. Here's Sam Brown. What can he do for you? Well, he's 1 of 2 tonight. Well, actually 1 of 3. Check that as the fastball high and away. 1-0. 2 runs scored and a strikeout swinging. But I was about to say, when you look at all those cities in the Southern League, there's no NBA basketball. So it's not like those people got to just get up, go down the road, and watch Michael Jordan play a basketball game when he was first with the Bulls. Pitch misses high and away. 2-0. You get to see one of the greatest athletes of any generation play baseball at a reasonable ticket price, I might add. That's a pretty sweet deal, and that was one of the many things that helped lead to that nice little stretch that Birmingham had at the box office. Fastball is high and away. It'll go to 3 balls and no strikes. And the biggest thing about that experience for Jordan is it really taught him humility. And what I mean by that is, you know, when you're at the NBA level or the Major League Baseball level, here's the set, 3-0. Fastball right through there, 3-1. You forget about the people who aren't there. And I don't mean that negatively. You forget about the athletes who aren't where you are and what they go through and the grind and the day-to-day thing they have to do in order to try and live their dream. Here he was making millions of dollars playing NBA basketball. As the pitch is fought off to the screen, it goes to 3-2. And now he's riding the buses with a bunch of teammates who are making $1,500 a month, hoping to one day play at what was then the new Comiskey Park. Count stays at 3-2. It reminds you that not everyone gets to be where you are, and it helped motivate him when he got back to basketball to become the player he became in the second half of his career. Slider down and away. That'll be ball 4 to Sam Brown, and he'll trot on down to first base. And right now, Michael struggling here in the 7th inning. That'll be his first walk. Walk number 2 by the Barons. And 2 on with no one out. Here is Eric Wagaman. Eric, 1 of 3 tonight, a single. He's reached on an air, scored twice, and struck out swinging. Everyone's chipped in tonight for Rocket City. 9 hits in the ball game. As the first pitch. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1, and I just realized that double by Fontenelle means everyone in the Rocket City lineup has a base knock. That's good. As the right-handed hitter stands back in, Michael will check second. 0-1. Breaking pitch down and away. Even now at a ball and a strike. Michael, 6'5", 200 pounds. Speaking of his airness, Jordan Michael is out of Plainfield, Illinois, which I'll have to check out where that is. Pitch foul back to the screen. It'll go to a ball and 2 strikes. Wind continues to drift toward that left field line. Playing behind the runner at first now is Elko. Here's the set and the 1-2. Slider, swing and a miss. Threw it down and in, and going over the top of it was Wagaman. Second time he's K'd tonight. That'll be strikeout number 2 for Michael and strikeout number 7 for Birmingham pitchers. 1 gone in the 7th inning, and here is Tucker Flint. Tucker, 1 for 3, has an RBI single, a ground out to second, and a strikeout looking. One thing I noticed when I was on the bus ride to Kodak with the team last week, Tucker had a book with him. As the first pitch misses down and in, 1-0, and it was, I'm going to mess up the title of it because I should have written it down and I didn't, but it was Watching Better Baseball. It was something like that, but it was how to watch the game smarter. And I was just so impressed with him using his free time to continue to advance his knowledge of the game of baseball. Big curveball. That's in for a strike to Flint. 1-1. You know, a lot of guys, naturally, and I think all of us would do this, they're either going to, watch their phone or their laptop or listen to music or whatever the case may be. He was using his free time to continue to advance his knowledge of the game of baseball, which is something he's going to continue to need to do if he wants to reach his ultimate goal, which is the majors. The slider misses down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike, but you can tell he has devoted himself to this sport. Had a real good at-bat his last time up, got behind 2 strikes, didn't panic, got a pitch to handle, and just sent it through the right side. As the runners lead away. 2-1, fastball cut on and missed, as late on the pitch was Flint. It'll go to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Michael checks second. 2-2. Looked like a changeup that was hit foul back to the screen. It will stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Plainfield just south of Chicago. In fact, they do consider it a suburb. It's right between Naperville and Joliet. Look back at second by Michael. 2-2. Nice defensive swing that time by Flynn. You could see that wasn't the pitch he was expecting. It looked like he was expecting a curveball, but he got the slider instead, and a little fooled on the pitch, but he was able to fight it off and live to fight another pitch. As you see, Michael Darrell Hicks ready to go in the Rocket City bullpen. 7-2 Trash Pandas as we play the bottom of the 7th inning. Look back of second, next offering. Fastball swung and missed. Got above the hands of Flint. Tucker goes down on strike. Strikeout number 3 for Michael, and he's done a nice job coming back and getting back-to-back Ks. So 2 outs, runners first and second. Here's David Calabrese. Calabrese tonight is 1 of 3, a 2-run single. That 2-run single tied the game for Rocket City in the 5th. They were down 2-0 at one point. He's also scored a run, struck out swinging, and bounced to second. And the first pitch is down and in. Slider. 1-0. There's a look at Fontenelle at second. To the belt. Next offering. Slap foul over by the Rocket City first base dugout. Will carry him down the right field line and go to 1-1. A lot of room just to the right of second of Calabrese as Matthews swings around to the right from his second base position. Well off the line at third is Ramos. David has shown he can go to the off field. There it is, a little flare into left. Charging in is Ellis. Still coming. It's going to fall in, and that'll score a run. Headed to third is going to be Brown, and into second with a bloop double will be David Calabrese. His first hit was to the opposite field as well. A little floss move at second base by David. Just another dunker down the left field line. Nothing Ellis can do with it as you take a look at it on replay. He's playing more toward left center, has to run a country mile. In fact, Ramos had a better shot at it. He couldn't come up with it. And it's now an 8-2 ball game. I'll have to check. The exit velocity tonight has not been through the roof, but as I mentioned, as long as it falls in, that's all that matters. So for David, 3 RBI tonight. And here's Errol Vera, the 7th man to bat in the inning. Looked like a curveball. That's in for a strike. 0-1. Vera, 1 for 3. RBI single, pop up to third, and a ground out to short. 8-2. 2 more here in the 7th for the Trash Pandas. Michael, fastball, foul to the screen. And it will go to no balls and 2 strikes as Michael looks to finish the inning. To the belt, the 0-2. Fastball fought off. High pitch that time, good pitch by Michael as well. Kept it close enough to the strike zone where Vera really couldn't lay off. It may have been out of the zone, but he couldn't chance taking it, so he fought it away. 0-2. They play him straight away in the outfield. Next offering. Fastball swung and missed. Went high and away on Vera. He comes up empty. Strikeout number 4 for Michael, and the side is retired. 2 more runs. Both of them are earned on 3 hits. No errors in the inning, and 1 man left on base. End of 7, 8-2 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. Get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. Plus bundle Internet 300 with YouTube TV for just $92.99 per month for 12 months with autopay and paperless billing. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires autopay and paperless billing. Price for Internet 300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments. The firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves. Because every milestone matters. And we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the 8th inning, it is 8-2, Rocket City with the lead, and I beg your pardon, I thought it was Michael Darrell Hicks. It's actually Hayden Sieg who comes into play for the Trash Pandas. Ivan Armstrong, great outing. He stands to win. 2 1/3 shutout innings, a hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and Sieg will face Matthews, Tatum, and Baldwin, the 9-1-2 hitters for the Barons. First pitch is a fastball high and tight, 1-0 for Sieg. This is his second appearance of the season, as he pitched Saturday against Tennessee. Pitches sliced foul off to the right. 1-1 the count to Matthews, who is 0-2, a ground out to short and a strikeout looking. Sieg on Saturday pitched well. Inning in the third, he retired all 4 men he faced while striking out 1. He'll look back in. Matthews waits. Next offering. Looked like a slider that missed outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hayden out of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. You would think with a name like Mechanicsburg, it would be a suburb of Pittsburgh, right? Pitch popped up into shallow right. Coming in is Flint. He's there. He makes the catch, and there's 1 away in the 8th inning. But that's not the case. Mechanicsburg is, I think it's more towards the York, Lancaster area, if I'm not mistaken. As you take a look at the pop-up again by Matthews. Back to the top of the order, here's Terrell Tatum, 1 of 3 tonight. A single, a caught stealing, 2-6. Strikeout looking, a fly out to left as the fastball down and into Terrell. It's 1-0. Yeah, it's in southern Pennsylvania. Next pitch, chopped up the third base line, and coming up with it, Fontenelle can't make a play. Kicks it away for just a moment, but Payne over there to back it up. That'll be a hit, and rightfully so. Even if he comes up with the ball, they don't have a shot against the speedy Tatum. So that'll be the 5th hit of the game for Birmingham. In fact, that's only their 2nd hit since the 3rd inning. Like I said with Tatum, he doesn't have to hit the ball sharply. He's so fast. If he puts more balls in play like that, he's going to see his batting average go through the roof. So 1 on with 1 out. Here's Brooks Baldwin, 1 of 3 tonight. And the fastball cut on and missed, threw it down and away. Did C, gets 0-1. Baldwin, 2 flyouts left and a single. As he'll step back in. 8-2 Rocket City in the top of the 8th. From the letters, the fastball misses low. It'll even at a ball and a strike. Sieg pitched for Rocket City late last season. In fact, only appeared in 1 game. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong line. I apologize. He appeared in 4 games for Rocket City. Nice let-up. Swung through a miss. Threw it down and in. Had Baldwin swinging out of his shoes. It goes to 1-2. In fact, for 2023 combined, he pitched for 4 different affiliates. Also saw time with AAA Salt Lake. Had a 3.43 ERA and a 6-3 record. Struck out 76 in 63 innings. That is fantastic. Here's the 1-2. Fastball grounded. Great diving stop. Fontenelle underhand toss to second. Relay not in time to first for the double play. That'll go down as a 5-4. Again, Fontenelle well off the line at third. He dove, cut the ball off from Paris. In fact, I think if he lets it go, Paris probably is able to handle it. But still, Fontenelle, great hustle. They get the 5-4 fielder's choice on Tatum. And beating the wrap at first is Baldwin. So 1 on with 2 out. Here's Brian Ramos. Great overall effort by the boys this evening. As the slider misses high, it'll go to 1-0. Again, new rules that were implemented a couple of years ago in baseball. You cannot have more than 2 men to one side of each base along the infield as the pitch is a strike 1-1. In the old days, that was an at-bat where you would have seen Paris playing to the right of second, and the second baseman, Vero, would have been swung around. As the next pitch is swung on and missed, it goes to 1-2. But Fontenelle, well off the line, still made the nice diving stop. 1-2 to Ramos as Sieg looks to end the inning. To the letters. Here's the pitch. Slider, swing and a miss, down and away, strike 3. Third time Ramos has K'd tonight. Strikeout number 1 for Sieg, strikeout number 10 for Rocket City pitching. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Bottom 8 on its way. 8-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball, Trash Panda Broadcast Network, and Valley Live.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit marshtheattorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting marshtheattorney.com. Again, that's marshtheattorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hass, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all, and if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
1-10 becomes the third pitcher of the game for Birmingham as he takes over for Jordan Michael. He went 2 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. By the way, final line on Mason Adams, 5+ innings, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. Don't be fooled by the graphic on the screen. That is correct. His last name is spelled T-H-E-N, but it's pronounced 10. As Tyler Payne will come to the plate. Payne, Rada, and Paris in the 8th inning for Rocket City. So righty on righty, as 10 will face Payne, who's 2 of 3, 2 singles, 2 RBI, a stolen base, and a fly out to right. First pitch is a strike, and it goes to 0-1 on the right-handed hitter. 10 out of the Dominican. Split time between Arkansas and Tacoma last year. That's the Mariners organization. Pitch is lined out into center field. To his right, though, to make the catch is Burke, and that'll be out number 1. Ain't that something? Payne is 2 of 4 tonight. Both of his singles were softly hit. That one was his sharpest hit ball, and it turns into an out. 1 gone. Here's Nelson Rada. Nelson singled in the first, flied to left in the 4th, struck out swinging in the 5th, and grounded to second in the 6th inning. Righty on lefty, first pitch. Fastball bounded to first. Easy play for Elko. He'll go to the bag in time. 2 quick outs in the 8th for Kyron Paris. There is a right-hander throwing in the Rocket City pen, so it looks like we'll see someone other than Sieg in the 9th. KP 1 of 4. He singled last inning, stole a base, and scored a run. He's also fly to center, grounded to third, and bounced into a 6-3 double play. 8 unanswered runs for the Trash Pandas, all the runs coming over the last 3 innings. 10's first pitch is a fastball down and away, 1-0. Luke Murphy grabs a baseball. He was here all of last season as well. 10, 3-3 last year with an ERA near 9. He had 3 saves and 36 in the third innings. High leg kick, the pitch. Took something off that time, and it missed down and away. Count now at 2 balls and no strikes. 10 ready to go. And it looked like a slider missed low. 3 balls and no strikes. The wind has finally died down. It was galing for most of the evening. Not a shock, but not a home run hit this Wednesday night. Fastball bounded to short. Coming in as Baldwin. Up, sets his feet, goes to first in time. And a very quick and easy 1-2-3 inning for Juan 10 in the 8th inning. At the end of 8, it's 8-2 Rocket City. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You've got to have good internet. Get 1 gig internet with upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for just $60 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MorrisTheAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years, and we have received over 400 5-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MorrisTheAttorney.com. Again, that's MorrisTheAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
9th inning, and Luke Murphy will come on and try to finish this off in a non-save situation. Hayden Sieg, a scoreless 8th inning, 1 hit, no walks, 1 strikeout. Luke pitched over the weekend in Tennessee and 1 other outing, and he actually looked really, really good. Pitched a scoreless 8th inning on Saturday against the Smokies. Did allow a single, but he also struck out a batter while allowing no runs. He was here all of last season as well. I remember he started very slowly, but started to come around as the season went along. Just got to work on the consistency. He's going to go out there tonight here in the 9th inning and try to wrap this one up. Following the game, we'll have the Northrop Grumman post-game show on the radio side. Be sure you stick around for that, as the Trash Pandas 3 outs away from upping their record to 2-2. Meanwhile, Birmingham 3 outs away from their first loss of the season. Murphy's first pitch, fastball inside, 1-0. Assuming the game ends here, Juan 10, a 1-2-3 8th inning, all zeros for him. Luke. Oh, beautiful breaking pitch. I don't think I've seen him throw that very often. It looked like a curveball. 78. Boy, he adds that to that fastball slider combo he's got. He's going to have something special. 1-1. There's that curve again, and that one missed down and in. It'll go to 2 balls and 1 strike on Edgar Caro, our old buddy. 0 for 2. 2 groundouts, 1 to first, another to second. He's also been hit with a pitch and scored a run. 2-1. That one, a moonshot down the right field line. Coming toward the line is Flint, still coming. He'll slow up, make the catch. Out number 1. We've had enough rain, but that was a rainmaker by Caro as he got under it down the right field line. Good job by Flint not to give up on it, and with the wind dying down, that made that play very easy for Tucker. So 1 out in the 9th, and here is Wilfred Veras. He has singled, scored a run, struck out twice, once swinging. Fastball sliced foul down the right side. That'll tail into the seats. And go to 0-1. By the way, assuming the score holds here, it's going to be Ivan Armstrong who comes away with the win for the Trash Pandas. Mason Adams will take the loss for Birmingham. 0-1. Fastball roped into deep center. On the move, though, Rada, he'll slow up and make the catch for out number 2, drifting to his right. Veras lines to center. 2 quick outs in the 9th inning, and the last chance for the Barons will be Tim Elko. Before he stands in, let's give our station a chance to identify itself. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.
First pitch lined into right center. That's going to get down for a base hit. Over to cut it off is Rado with a slide. He gets up, going to throw it to second. The throw will be late, as in with the feet for a slide is Tim Elko. So he'll pick up a 2-out double, first hit of the game for Elko, and he stands there for Duke Ellis. Good effort here by Rada to chase this one down, slide and knock it down, but just too much of a roll toward the warning track. Elko was able to leg it out to second. Now time called as Payne going to go out there and have a word with Murphy. In a way, you don't mind that hit. Obviously, you want the game to be over if you're Rocket City, but early in the season like this, you want a guy like Luke Murphy, who's going to come into some high-pressure situations, to face a little bit of pressure right now. You have a runner at second, 6-run ball game. Pretend this is a 1-run game. Try to seal the deal against Ellis, a speedy left-handed hitter. There's a fastball, there's a strike, and it's 0-1. Ellis been hit with a pitch, walked, and laid down a sac bunt. He's also stolen 2 bases. Well off the line at third, Fontenelle. The pitch. Fastball misses high and away. It'll go to 1 ball and 1 strike. Fontenelle is a good, I'll say 30 feet from the third base line. Guarding the line at first is Brown. 1-1 by Murphy. Fastball missed inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Luke, a quasi-hometown product. He's out of Nashville, Tennessee, just 2 hours up the road. Pitched at Vanderbilt. Will set up away. The 2-1. Looked like a slider. Pop foul. Third base side giving chase. Running out of room down the left field line is Fontenelle. It'll go to 2-2, and the Barons are down to their final bullet. Crowd will start to clap it up. Those who have stuck around, they're probably a little chilly, but they've seen a good one. Murphy will look in on Ellis. 2-2. And fighting it off on the fastball was Ellis to the left. It'll remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. By the way, coming up tomorrow, Chase Cheney scheduled to make his season debut against another old buddy, Kai Bush, for Birmingham. Murphy, 2-2. Fastball again fought off. Good at bat here by Ellis as it stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Away at second is Elko. Murphy from the belt delivers. Curve, did he go? Yes, he did. Unable to hold up his swing was Duke Ellis. Joe McCarthy rung him up. Not liking the call is Ellis, but he's down on strikes. That'll be strikeout number 1 for Luke, and that'll be strikeout number 11 for Rocket City pitching. In the 9th for the Barons, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Murphy, a scoreless 9th inning. He allows a hit, and he strikes out 1. We'll go ahead and total things up right here. For Birmingham, they get 2 runs on 6 hits. They commit 1 error. They leave 5 men on base. For Rocket City, 8 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They've also left 5. Rocket City's only committed 1 error so far on the season. Your winning pitcher, Ivan Armstrong, he goes to 1-0, 2 1/3 scoreless innings, 1 hit, a walk, 2 strikeouts. Mason Adams, the loss for Birmingham. He falls to 0-1, 5+ frames, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. Don't forget about the outstanding start by Caden Dana. 4 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned by him. No walks, 7 strikeouts. time of game was 2 hours and 23 minutes. So, opening night 2024, at least home opening night 2024, is a good one for Rocket City as they win it 8-2. For those of you on this TV, have a great night. Be back here tomorrow, 6:30 airtime, 6:35 first pitch for Game 2 of this 6-game series. For those of you watching, or listening rather, on WZZN, stick around for the Northrop Grumman postgame show. That's coming up right after this. Again, Rocket City a winner tonight over Birmingham by the final of 8-2. For everyone with the Trash Pandas, this is Josh Carey saying so long, everyone. This has been Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
Watch me now.
Listen up, baseball fans. The Valley Live app is your home for everything MILB. Download the app today and watch every single MILB game absolutely free. Chat and interact with other fans. Play daily games and win prizes. Plus, you'll get access to the MILB Zone, where you can follow your favorite MILB players and teams all season long. So step up to the plate and download the Valley Live app today.
If you've been injured in an accident, visit MarshTheAttorney.com right now to get the help you need. Don't let the insurance company take advantage of you. I've personally helped over 4,000 clients with their injury claims, and I'm ready to help you too. My firm, Martinson & Beeson, has been helping clients for over 85 years. We have received over 400 five-star Google reviews. Get in touch with me right now by visiting MarshTheAttorney.com. Again, that's MarshTheAttorney.com. Go Trash Pandas.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN. Another one is in the books. Now, let's head to postgame. Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN is brought to you by Frame World, Wow, Reed's Jewelers, Crestwood Medical Center, the law firm of Martinson & Beeson, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration.
Welcome into the Northrop Grumman postgame show, everyone. Josh Carey with you back at our WZZN studios. Running the boards is Jeff Scarborough. The news is good tonight. The home opener goes the way of the Trash Pandas by the final score of 8-2. It was worth the tarpals. It was worth the rain, as Rocket City now 1-0 at Toyota Field in 2024. Let's go ahead and take you through what happened in this ball game. Really a tale of two games for Rocket City. They would fall behind 2-0 in the second inning as Caden Dana, the number 2 overall prospect in the Angels system, according to MLB.com, tossed a 1-2-3 first inning, striking out 2 of the 3 men he faced. In the second, he would hit former Trash Panda Edgar Caro with a pitch. Carroll would move to second on a single by Wilfred Veras after a strikeout of Tim Elko and a sac bunt to the pitcher by Duke Ellis, which moved runners to second and third. It was Jacob Burke who would flare a single into right center field that would score both Carroll and Veras, and that gave the Barons a 2-0 lead. Both base hits that inning by Birmingham were not sharply hit. Overall, a very good night for Caden Dana, but he departed with Rocket City trailing it 2-0. Fortunately for the Trash Pandas, they would get off the deck. Mason Adams, through 4 innings, had allowed only 1 hit. That was a leadoff single in the first by Nelson Rada. From that point forward, he was able to settle down and retire the next 11 men he faced. But things would turn for the worse for Adams and the Barons in the 5th inning. Sam Brown would lead off with a single. And here's another thing. Rocket City, 11 hits tonight. 10 of them were singles. Brown would lead off with a single. He would move to second on a single by Eric Wagaman. After a slow ground out by Tucker Flint to second, which moved both Brown to third and Wagaman to second, Rocket City had the table set for David Calabrese, who would bloop a single into left center field. He would go to the opposite field, scoring both Brown and Wagaman, and that tied the ball game up at 2 apiece. Calabrese would take second on the throw to the plate. Errol Vera would come up next. He would loop a single into right field. That would bring in Calabrese. That would make it a 3-2 ball game as Rocket City pounded out 5 hits in that inning. I don't think a single one was hit all that sharply, but still it did just enough as Rocket City led it 3-2 at the end of 5 innings. They would then put 3 more runs on the board in the 6th inning to put the game away. Cole Fontenelle would draw a walk against relief pitcher Jordan. Actually, no, this was still Adams. He would draw a walk, steal second. Sam Brown was hit by a pitch. Eric Wagaman would then reach on a drop fly ball by the right fielder Terrell Tatum. That would load the bases with no one out. Tucker Flint would come through with a bloop single to right. That would score Fontenelle from third. Everyone moved up a base. Then after Calabrese struck out and Vera popped out against Jordan Michael, it was Tyler Payne, the team captain, who came through with a 2-run single into center field. That would make it a 6-2 ball game. Rocket City would tack on 2 more runs in the 7th inning. Paris would single, steal second, score on an RBI double by Cole Fontenelle. After a walk to Sam Brown and back-to-back strikeouts, it was David Calabrese who came through with an RBI double to plate Fontenelle. 3 RBI in the game for Calabrese as he finishes 2 for 4, and Rocket City again wins at 8-2. The bullpen was outstanding. Again, bullpen's been pretty solid so far this season, folks. Ivan Armstrong, Hayden Sieg, and Luke Murphy combined to go 4 1/3 shutout innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and again, Rocket City wins it by the final of 8-2. Here are your totals. Birmingham, 2 runs, 6 hits, and error. They lead 5. Rocket City, 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They also lead 5. Ivan Armstrong, the win. He goes to 1-0. He went 2 1/3 scoreless, a hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. Mason Adams, the loss, to fall to 0-1. No save. Time of game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. As Rocket City now 2-2 on the season with tonight's 8-2 win over Birmingham. We'll take a break here on the Northrop Grumman postgame show. Come back and wrap it up right after this. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Panda Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Together, let's celebrate the big occasions and the little moments, the firsts and forevers. Let's celebrate others and celebrate ourselves, because every milestone matters, and we promise to be with you for every one of them. Shop Reed's Jewelers and Reeds.com to find the perfect gift to celebrate your life's moments. Reed's Jewelers, trusted with life's moments.
Visit your local Reed's Jewelers at Bridge Street Town Center and Parkway Place Mall.
What am I going to watch? What food am I going to order? Who am I going to unfollow? The internet is full of tough choices, but picking an internet provider isn't one of them. You gotta have good internet. With WOW, you now get upfront surprise-free pricing with Wi-Fi modem included and no data caps. All for only $30 a month. Wow. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Requires auto pay and paperless billing. Price for internet $300. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
At Northrop Grumman, their products define possible as they help customers defend the homeland, launch critical payloads into space, enable scientific exploration, return astronauts to the moon, and protect the warfighter. Yet their dedication goes beyond their products as they support the workforce, their families, our veterans, and our hometowns. Together, we can all make a powerful impact to build stronger communities and bright futures. That's defining possible. Northrop Grumman, defining the future.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Josh Carey with you back at our WZZN studios. Running the boards is Jeff Scarborough. Again, your final score this evening. Rocket City defeats Birmingham by the final score of 8-2. The mission at Northrop Grumman is to be at the forefront of technology and innovation, delivering superior capability in tandem with maximized cost efficiencies. The security solutions they provide help secure freedoms for our nation as well as those of our allies. That'll do it for us here this evening. Be back at it tomorrow, 6:20 airtime, 6:35 first pitch. Rocket City and Birmingham in Game 2 of this 6-game series. Chase Cheney slated to take the hill for Rocket City. He had a start for Rocket City late last season. I want to say it was against Pensacola, but he only appeared in 1 game for the Trash Pandas last season. He'll be opposed by an old friend of ours, Kai Bush, the former left-handed fire thrower. He was traded last season along with Edgar Caro to the Chicago White Sox as the Angels made a playoff push last season. He's going to get the start tomorrow. Kai really struggled after going to the Barons late last season. We'll see what he has to offer here for his first go-around in 2024. Again, 6:20 airtime, 6:35 first pitch, Rocket City and Birmingham, Game 2 of a 6-game series. right here at Toyota Field. The weather looks promising for tomorrow, so we'd love to have you folks come on down. Special thank you back at our WUMP sorry, old habits. Special thank you back at our WZZN studios for all the hard work from Jeff Scarborough, and of course, thank you to all of you for listening to Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball. As again, your final score on this winning night, Rocket City defeats Birmingham by the final score of 8-2. Until tomorrow night, this is Josh Carey saying so long, everyone. This has been Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
Thank you for listening to Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN. Trash Panda Baseball has been brought to you by Frame World, Wow, Reed's Jewelers, Crestwood Medical Center, the law firm of Martinson and Beeson, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Alumni Hall, Eagle Insulation, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration.